everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening tonight, and welcome on in. A special shout out to ARM for getting first getting the best seat in the house, and another special shout out to Zordon for the 22 heckin' month streak. Thank you ever so much, Zordon. But as always, a good evening to all of my guests tonight, to ARM, to Zordon, to Crutch, to Creepers, and everyone else out there that's lurking. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, and welcome on in. I apologise slightly for the very late minute change of plans. So we were originally going to be doing some more UFO 50 tonight. And we are going to be doing UFO 50 in the future at some point. I have not given up on that project at all. It is something that we will be getting to at some point. But we need to make a deck tonight. If you're doing well, I'm feeling good actually. I'm actually feeling really good. Very good, considering that on a Wednesday I had a Ventus appointment. It was a lot scarier than I. No, it's not. It wasn't scary. Hold on. Let me get my words in order here. I had a Ventus appointment, and I was scared of the Ventus appointment because it was meant to be something quite serious, something that was going to be a bit of work had to be done. But as it ended up, it actually was like completely fine. Like I didn't feel a thing. Genuinely, I went into it thinking like it was going to be really scary and really bad, and that I might be in pain for like, you know, the rest of the day or even the days after. No, I didn't feel a thing, and even afterwards I didn't feel a thing. So I think, yeah. Unfortunately, the unfortunate part is I have some more work that I need to have done not next week, the week after next week, and that one might be a bit worse. That might be, we shall see. I may have to refrain from scheduling anything for the latter half of that week, because I've heard stories from other robots about how that particular procedure tends to go, and there's a non-zero chance it might kind of take me out of action for a while. So a couple of weeks from now I may have to kind of avoid booking myself in for schedule. We'll see though. We'll see how it goes. I might get lucky. I mean, I doubt it because we're talking about me, because my luck is terrible, but wisdom is exactly that, wisdom vents. My wisdom vents have been something that I've put off for a while. I should have had these taken care of a long time ago, but I used to be like, okay, I don't like going to the Ventus. I don't think anyone likes having vents work done. I used to be like extremely bad about it, and I kind of put it off. And now it's the point where it's like, yeah, no, I really can't be putting this off anymore. I need to take care of this. And, well, you know how it goes. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions. So, we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll be lucky. I've heard some people don't have it too bad, but, we're talking about me. I have no faith in myself ever having good luck about anything, so we'll see. For tonight, though, the reason why we're doing Master Duel instead is because I actually forgot. I got my days in the model and I forgot to put this on my actual schedule. I kind of got reminded of it like a day ago. I was like, oops, I'm a dumb. I'm going to be in a little tournament tomorrow. And the catch for this tournament is we've all been given a card that we must include at 3 copies. The other catch is we're only allowed 1 ultra rare, 5 super rares, and every other card is limited at 2. The supers we can have at 3, but we're limited to 5 supers in total. Now, I have made a deck for this, and I will show you the deck for this. It is terrible. It is awful. I don't want to play this deck, for full disclosure. I don't think this will be fun. I don't think it will be enjoyable. I threw it together as like a this would in theory work kind of deck. So, you know, how about we get into it and we can cook from there, because I need all the help I can get, because this is going to involve synchro summoning, and I have done maybe 2 synchro summons in my entire life. So please keep your arms, legs, and other body parts clear of closing doors. I'll see you there in just a sec. Alright, well, first things first, we are going to need our dual disc, of course. That is mandatory. So, here is the deck first off. I'm not playing this. Like, if I'm playing this, it's because, like, I pass out in the next, like, hour or so and we don't have a deck in time. This is what I made, and, well, I mean, look, I think you can see what's going on here. I'm not proud of myself that I put this together. But this really is a deck that does technically exist. This is a deck of all time. Ocarina, hi, welcome in, welcome, you're doing well. Ocarina, I'm going to shout you out, guys. Ocarina, if you're not following her, Ocarina, you should go follow Ocarina. She just had her 2-year streamiversary today. So, yeah. Hope you're doing well, though. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. So, we are doing... This is slop so far. This is slop. I am not playing this. This is just shitty stuff. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's all we've made here. You know, we've got Aroma Jar because it's kind of hard to remove. We've got Spirit Reaper because it's kind of hard to remove. It's not good. I don't like this deck. I don't want to play this deck. So I'm going to make a new deck. That was weird. What's that? Oh, we've reached the maximum number. Okay, okay, I'm just going to delete this. This was never actually a real deck in the first place, so we can just, like, delete this deck and start over. That was just me being silly. A water theme deck. So here's the problem. Here's where we're at. We have to include this guy. This is our restriction for the tournament. We must play 3 copies of Morph King Stygi-Gel, which is a level 1 Fiend Tuner, which if it's normal or special summoned, we can target one other face-up monster on the field. We get locked into synchro monsters for the rest of the turn. This card's level becomes the target's level, and then we gain life points equal to that target's level times 200. Probably the better effect here is the second effect. During the main phase, we can special a Fiend with a level lower than this card from our hand, but obviously it's a level 1 to begin with, so... This is where we come into the problem. If we use the first effect, we get extra deck locked into synchros. And if we don't use the effect, we don't get to summon a Fiend from our hand. Now, here was my less silly idea of what we could do with this. And I'm not sure if this is really good. We're allowed 1 Ultra and 5 Supers, right? So what if we run Kashtira Unicorn and Kashtira Birth in our Super slots? Like, Unicorn and Birth, in theory, if we open, like, Unicorn and Stygi-Gel in the same hand, that does get us to a level 8 Synchro. And then we can just use Birth to bring back the Unicorn. That's as far as I've got. Other ideas I had was we run things like Sidra, and we just go second. Oh, right, yes, everything's Cyber. Hey, Senpai, welcome in. Lovely Helm-Chan. Hope you're doing good. Hope you as well. Hear me out. This is probably bad to you, but Dark Beckoning Beast and opening. Okay. Let's have a look. What's Dark Beckoning Beast? He is a super, and I do have a copy of him. We could play him. A level 1 Fiend with 0 attack defense. Unfortunately, this guy does have an attack defense low. What's Opium Spirit gets to do again? We add a Beast. We can discard a card to special summon a Fiend from your graveyard. Unfortunately, like, if this guy didn't have stats, this would be a good option, actually, genuinely. But I think the fact that he doesn't means it doesn't quite get us where we want to. Good idea, though, genuinely. That could have been pretty great. Other options I've been considering are like Kaijus. We could run, where are they? So Radians are rare. We can run 3 Radiant, and whereas Kamungus is a super. But we could play Kamungus as well. And then again, that's just another way where we can get to 8s. The question then becomes, is there anything good in the 8 pool we can run? And the answer, I have no idea. Let's find out. What is in the Synchro 8 pool? Because I've never really played a Synchro deck before. I don't really know much of what's in there. Amy's like, welcome. We're the new meta of Cyber New meta of Cyber Dragons? When did Cyber Dragon become meta? I didn't hear about this. Amy's like, welcome in. Okay, so we're just looking at generic 8s we can make here. If I gloss over any, feel free to point them out, because I do not know the Synchro pools at all. Like, the only one I know is in here is... Where is he? Wait, Borderline Savage is an 8? For some reason, I think in my head this guy was a 12. Not 12, a 10 rather. I mean, he's neither, clearly. Stardust and Red Red Archery. I mean, you're not wrong. Unfortunately, I think Stardust is an Ultra, right? Because of anime. Yeah. We do have a Royal Stardust. So that's the other thing. We need to kind of like, okay, let's filter this to non-ultras first, because we can't, if we use Unicorn in our ultra slot, we can't do it. Alternatively, we could not run Unicorn and run Interrupted Kaiju Slumber in the ultra slot instead. You know, this possible non-tuner Darks We could make it with Radiant, but only Radiant. So yeah, we could make RDA. I don't think RDA would be good enough, though. I'm not sure. I genuinely don't know what I'm looking for here. I'm literally just browsing the 8 pool, so if anyone has ideas, I am very okay with it. This guy requires Blackwing, so that's not suitable. Non-tuner Geminis, no. A Dark Tuner and a non-tuner Fiend. I mean, in theory we could make this, but probably not. That's all the generic stuff. Blackwinged Dragon is generic. We could, in theory, make Blackwinged Dragon. I don't think it's good, but we could. Bestials legal. So they're legal, but do we have the slots for them? The issue is that we need, again, we're limited in total. We are allowed 1 single copy of 1 ultra rare and up to 5 copies of super rare cards. I don't know if any of the Bestials are low rarity enough. Let me look, see. Let's see. Alright, I've got the filters on still. So, yeah, they're all supers are better, so we really... Like, we could play them, but they wouldn't really... The problem that we've run, that I realise is, with this rule set we've got, is that the cards that allow you to get into your synchro pool generally end up being high rarity. Like, the cards that will allow you to get a synchro monster on the field to turn 1 often involve high rarity cards. The problem then is, if you haven't got more high rarity slots, there's nothing in your... or there's not much in the synchro pool worth going into. That's the issue. We need to have something that can actually do something. Hold up. Angels of Zera. So I locked onto this because of this line here. 100 attack for each of your opponent's banished cards. What if we play Gren Marju? Gren Marju's like a rare, right? Maybe. Hotbait Dragon Archfiend might be reasonable. Are we just going for it and our synchros and Madoc Speed UI someone? So I could kind of go either. That's the thing. Like, I don't know enough about the synchro pool options to know what we even have available to us. Like, where is this? What's the guy I'm looking for? Wait, hold on. Is Shisho an Ultra? I thought Shisho was a Super. Or am I just blind and I've passed him twice? Hold on. Chizhao. Wait, is he actually a Super? Oh, it's an Ultra. Okay, well, we're not playing him then, never mind. That was like the one card I thought was available to us and it's not. I'm terrible at this. Hey, welcome. Now we're building a goofy deck. We're building a goofy little deck here. Because we're taking part in a tournament tomorrow. And we have to build a deck with this guy. But we're also very limited to the number of high rarity cards we're allowed to run. So I'm trying to see if I can do something fun with the 8 pool, but there doesn't seem to be an awful lot of good options, frankly. Like, look how many of these cards are supers. That's not generic at all. If you synchro summon this card, all the choice must be the same action. That's not at all generic. Yeah, like, the Synchro 8 pool is, like, really not very easy accessible for us. I guess we could go tilting entrainment if we really want to be doing this. I don't think we do. What is this guy? What is Wing Dragon? What do you do? Requires a Dark Tuner and a non-tuner clearing. Okay, never mind. I've read enough. I've seen enough. I'm satisfied that card is not playable. I don't know if we've actually got any options worth playing in this, frankly. Like, we can get to the 8 pool, but there's not enough to really just do anything with it. Like, I guess we could make Red Dragon Archfiend. And then what, you know? So maybe, like, this actually isn't good. Maybe, like, the Kashtira idea just doesn't go anywhere. What level is Pank? I think Pank's also 7, right? He is also 7. Okay, so that's also not worth considering. Now, my other idea that I had was, what if we play Bad Sprite? Because while Blue is an Ultra and Jet is a Super, Pixies is a normal, Red is a rare, Carrot's a common, and we can also play Fallen of Argyros, which is also a common. And then just play, like, extenders. Like, this is an extender. We could also try out... Is Double Warrior a double? I forget. Double Warrior's a 2. Actually, Double Warrior probably has legs in this deck. This is probably actually worth considering. I got that. My son looks like on Helm. The one of my queen. Thank you. Why don't you do a test to see if you like it once you build the city? Oh yeah, we will be testing this deck. It is not going to be good, but we will test it. We could just run Gare. We could just play Gare. Like, Gare's actually, like, just generically not a bad card. Fuck it, I'll put a copy of Gare in. Why not? The other things I was thinking we could have with Sprite is we could run 2 Jet. That gets us access to Gamma Burst and also Smashes, which is a really nice form of removal. We use our Ultra slot for Elf. And that's as far as I've really got in the thought process. Let's see what other 2s we can do. Oh wait, I remember what I was going to look for. I believe this is a 2, right? It's either not a 2 or it's not spelled that way. Hold on. Hop here. Hop here is a 2, but it's also a super. So we could run the Hop here, but that would leave us with exactly 1 copy left. Also, the acquired card, it is this guy, Morph King Stygi-Gel. It is one of the cards of all time. I'm not sure what we're doing with it. And let's put the Hop here in for now. We'll see where this takes us. Clockwork Knight also seems like a very safe include, just because my body is a machine that gives me a 1,000 attack bonus of my opponent. Yeah, I'll take that. Are there any other good 2s we could slot in? I feel like I had a list of these at one point. I've forgotten most of them. Let's focus on effect monsters. Any other 2s that would be worth... I mean, we could run Man-Eater Bug. That's funny, but I don't think it's actually any good. Oh, Soul Scissors is always fun. I do like a bit of Soul Scissors. That's a maybe. I'm not saying anything here that like leaps out as like, oh, this would be a good card to be playing in this deck. We got the Doppel Warrior already. A Doppel Warrior makes sense to me. We can potentially make that work and do something. Oh, I know. What about the Nimbles? Are any of those low rarity? They are! Oh, they're all low rarity. Hold up, this could be good. Destroy by battle, worthless. Destroy by battle, worthless. Destroy by battle, worthless. Sent by card effect. Although we're only going to be running 2 of these either way. Yeah, maybe we're just, like, fine in that regard, maybe. What if we just run Cyber Dragon anyway? We can put just... Oh, right, we've got the filters on. What if we just run Cydra? Right, we need Cyber Dragon. If we run 2 copies of Cydra, it's just a guy we can put on the field. It's more bodies, you know? We can run 2 copies of Toon Cydra to be copies 3 and 4. Where's the fusion? This guy's a rare. So, in theory, we can just absorb the entire board if we get Cydra and Clockwork Knight going second. That seems alright. I guess we could put in a Nova. I'm not crafting Infinity Fist, but we could put Nova here. He's just there, you know. Now the question comes into what are we doing with our synchro options? That's the big issue. So we've got a level 1 tuner, and then a bunch of 2s, as well as a 5. So in theory, we can make a 3, we could make a 5, we could make a 6, and we could make a 7, in theory. We can't make a 4, this is level 1. Why did I not filter for tuner? I'm done. After synchro, I'm done. Synchro. Okay. So let's see if we can find anything here that seems remotely worth summoning and is also generic. I have no... Wait, isn't this guy part of an FTK? This guy wasn't a part of an FTK, Dark Strike Fighter, yeah. Don't think we can actually do it, but... Right, that was one of them. He should be here somewhere. Hold on. Tetsu. So this guy's a super, but I think I can craft a super. And I think this could be handy. If we're forced into a weird position where we have... Well, if we have ciphers in our hands, or if we've already used our... if someone read this turn, we've got the second red in hand, this guy converts to a 5. We'll do that. If that was an ultra, a hollow, I'd have been so upset. So we've got a 3 we can make. And a decent 3. So I guess we can toggle off the 3 part of this search. But can we make any good 5s or 7s? All the way down to the bottom first, because I think it's by level. Let's see what we can do here. Not terrible, but not very good. Also SR, we need to try and look for the low rarity ones. Wait, a Battle Wasp just... Huh. I didn't realise there was a Battle Wasp waifu. I'm okay with this. Hey, mama, come on. We're building a deck. We are building a deck. And it's one of the decks of all time. We're building a deck around this card, basically. So I'm kind of looking around the level 5 synchro pool for anything that looks remotely decent. Unfortunately, it seems like low-level synchro monsters tend to not be very good. Who would have guessed? Again, I want to try to ideally go for like the lower rarity ones so we can use some more powerful cards in our main. Oh, that requires... I got excited when I read the effect. I'm like, oh wait, it requires jet synchro. Never mind, that's unplayable. Crazy idea, but I don't know if I would agree with my suit. I'm open to any suggestions. I am bad at deck building. I will never pretend otherwise. I am very bad at... Oh, this seems quite good. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, or if this card you control is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, target opponent either graveyard... That doesn't sound bad. That would be our last super rare. That's like an awful effect. Bearing in mind, the power of this is going to be like super low. Wandering King Wildwind. I recognize the name, I don't recognize the card. Wandering King. It's not in our range we can make, I think. Love does do my rarity. Lure's the super. It depends on if we can find anything good in the synchro pool, honestly. I guess this guy can make the cut, sure. He's just a beta. Like, we are kind of down bad looking for anything decent. Oh, so main deck. Okay, I'll look at that one in a sec, because I'm kind of just going through the synchros right now. Tuna level 3 non-tuna. What a weird card. Don't think it's any good for us. Magical androids, maybe. Oh right, yeah, there's another one. This requires insects though, we can't play this. In the main phase, I get face opponent. Wait, this is quick effect destruction. Hold. This requires a dark tuna, but Stygi-Gel is a dark tuna. We could play this. We're not likely to make it tremendously. It would be requiring us to go something like... Actually, we need a 4. We need a synchro 4. I think. We'll look at that after, but I need a synchro 4. I'm looking why it is a rare. It could be sold for free. You have a level tuna. That could be worth it then. Although we only have the 1 tuna. Ooh, Desert Locusts could be fun. We could use Desert Locusts as our hoppier target. I'll put that in for... that's going to take us over our limit though. I thought we had 3 in the main. Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. That become half. You know what? That sounds okay enough to warn and include. That's also okay enough to warn and include. Drawing a card? Absolutely. Actually, you know, we can play 2 copies of you. Why not? This one was quite good, I seem to recall. Yeah, this one's like recursion. That could be useful. Like a junk. We're not really playing junks. I mean, it's kind of big. That's kind of a good... That's like basically removal, right? I'm just shoving cards. We're just shoving cards in here, frankly. We are just kind of playing cards and hoping for the best. Quite super. We're not playing that. Dragon Tuner, Plagues. Need the power of Jack. I don't know. I don't even think Jack Atlas can make this card any good. That's plants. We're not really playing enough plants for that to feel worthwhile. Is this on a gate? Oh, it requires water though. Never mind. Never mind. Probably not worth that. Oh, my cashies. Obsessive Uber. Oh, that could be an include. I will check that in a bit. I just want to check through the rest of the low-level synchros while I'm looking. While I've got the filters on. I mean, I guess we can chuck Scrap Archfiend in. He's just very large. That's sometimes good enough. Dragon, Dinosaur, Electro. Okay, I don't think anything else here is actually worth trying. So let's look. Where's Obsessive Overloops? It's a normal. Low rarity. Okay, single motion control in your graveyard, actually do. Yeah, I think we can definitely include 2 of this. There's also a 4, which does open us up some options, and it's a tuner, so that kind of opens up our synchro options quite substantially, actually. That's a good find, Zordon, thank you. We need to get a synchro 4 as well. I need to find one of those. Just so we've got a target for Hop here if we don't get anything else. Oh, Armory now, that's funny. Fabled! Gusto... I mean, you are a 4. A better 4 we can find. Old Entity Thugger. I mean, we're never making this. Oh, we got Hufstor! Actually, Hufstor's probably worth playing. Like, it's kind of like... It's kind of removal if you really squint really freaking hard. What a cute... I know this card does some shenanigans as well. If summoned, increasing or decreasing the by level the tuner used as material head on the field. If sent to graveyard, it does burn damage, and if you do it as a level 8 or lower with 600 defense. I feel like there's a use for this, but I'm too dumb to understand what it is. Mary Melf? Hold on, that's removal. That is removal. Are there any Melfi Xyz monsters we can play with that? I mean, I don't know, it doesn't really matter tremendously if we don't, but animal high rarity, probably not. Although, could we play the Melfi main deck monsters are all kind of low level? We could maybe do something with these. I need to read which of these are actually good. This one, specials from hand. Catty adds to hand. That's probably worth an include, right? Puppy. Specials from deck, definitely worth it. What does Pony do? That's from graveyard. Probably not that worth. Pimmy gives us a synchro, so we probably want to play that. There's also another tuner as well. We've got a lot of monsters. We may have too many monsters, considering how little our Electric is actually realistically doing for us. I feel like the Sprite Elf is definitely a good use of our Ultra slot here, though. So again, for those of you, reminder, we are going to be... We're limited to 5 Supers and 1 Ultra. And we can only run 2 copies of any other card. You know what we could run? Hold on. We're playing the Toon Sidra. Ah, the Toon Sidras are all high rarity. Damn. So, for some reason I thought one of these was low rarity, but it's not. I was like, yeah, we should. Okay, this is going to look a bit weird, and it possibly is, but there are some options we could run. We could run some Sky Striker engine. Now, where's Engage? Engage is an Ultra, but we could just run Sky Striker back row as a means of, like, being a form of removal, or we go back to what I was originally considering, and we play some Runic for removal. We can't really play Destruction because we're full on supers, but Slumber does stuff. Allure, ostensibly. Actually, no, these actually aren't that good. I forgot that all the low rarity Runic cards are kind of the bad ones. I guess the spelling's not bad, but like, I don't think we're running after it to be worth it. We could try and just find some cringe-ass floodgates we could run. What cringe-ass flood... Wait! Okay, Okay, so we have this, right? Level 1 area B. This actually could be a win con for the deck. Like, if need be, this allows us to just play, like, level 2 beat. But the question is there, like, an opposite? Level 3 or lower? Okay, there's an opposite one, okay. We could just play this. It's unsearchable, but, like, does do the job. And then, this card is not good. But I do think Gingerbread House is just an extremely funny form of removal. I kind of want to run Gingerbread House because I just think it's funny. I mean, this looks like a deck. There are cards in it. Some of them even do something. We should probably at least fill up the extra action way. Probably should at least fill it up. What with? What do we put in the extra deck for that last slot? We could put like a second copy of this, I guess. Actually, what is Kathaga? It's a regular. It doesn't really do anything for us though. I mean, we could just run like some generic link or something, I guess. Like, see what we can find with that. But I'm messaging you a deck with Synchros. I didn't realize it was because of Stygi. Yeah, it's literally just this guy. He is the only reason that gets us some. Oh, what? Wildwind. Yeah. I forgot that guy. Let's give it the filters. Wildwind, yes. So what does this guy say? You draw a Fiend Tuner with 1500 or less attack. You can summon this card from your hand. This also locks you into extras. In the main phase, except the turn, you can banish it to... Oh, wait, this searches it. That's actually kind of good. The only problem with this, and I say problem, it's not that big of a deal, is we are relying on getting, like, Stygi-Gel or Overloop to be the tuner, but this would get us there. It's probably worth an include, frankly. Hey, okay, this is silliness. We are building a deck for a tournament I'm in tomorrow. It's a silly little tournament, just for fun. We have to have 3 copies of this guy, and we're allowed 5 supers and 1 ultra, and that's it. So I'm just kind of trying to see what we can throw together with this. Now we've got Overloop as a 4. Do we have any 6? We've got, this guy's a 6. Okay, we've got a couple of 6s actually. We've got a decent number of 6s. We have 5 generic 8s. Yeah, we actually don't have any 8s. So let's see what we can find for 8s in the low rarity. Actually, do the SR. We are not going for SRs. Synchro. Alright. Is that really 8? No, we haven't got 8 to hold. There we are. Okay. So this is the entirety of the level 8 pool. Not generic. Not summonable. 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 We could summon Enlightenment Paladin. I think we're down bad enough. We may be summoning Enlightenment Paladin. This one isn't summonable. This one is summonable. We could summon Judgment in theory. Or more. We're never going to have this effect though. That's probably not going to be any good. And this guy we can't summon. Like, doesn't this guy? He's a 6. Can we summon? I have to check this. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's any good. I don't know if it's worth summoning, but can we summon? He's a 10. He requires a non-tuner synchro monster. This is a non-tuner synchro monster. In theory, we could summon Nirvana High Paladin. I don't know what we would ever be doing with it. But we could summon Nirvana High Paladin. Do we put Nirvana High Paladin in for the memes? A Bestial plus Uva is a 10. True, though we don't have the Bestials in currently. We could take out Hop here. That is going to lower our tuning max a bit, though. You know, I'm putting in the Nirvana High Paladin. Actually, you know what? Let's take out the... No, we're probably not making that. We're probably more likely to make a second charge. What bestial options did we have again? Let's have a look at the bestials. So, if we were going to have bestials, we could do can't really do Magnuma. I do think our Ultra slot has to go to Elf. We could do Druis Worm potentially. He's not bad. I'm not sure what we'd cut though for that. You know, actually, I guess we could probably cut Jet, right? Because we're only using Jet in theory to search Smashes and Gamma Burst, and like those are really good cards, but we're not gonna necessarily get to Jet in every hand. So we could probably squeeze in a couple of Bestials. I feel like we'd need a second Druis Worm to be good. Andrew, thank you for the raid! Oh, welcome to our raiders. I'm Helm-Chan, the perfectly normal robot maid. And tonight we are building what I can only describe as a goofy-ass deck. Thank you for joining us, Andrew. If you need to go raid and dip, I don't understand. Thank you again for joining us, though. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. You sync off Druis when we get set up to grow. That's true, actually. You know what? That might even be good enough to warrant a second Druis one. Honestly. What does this one do? What does Aluba do? Special discard a card. Terrible card. We're never playing that. How goofy? So, this is for a tournament I'm going to be in tomorrow. It's a goofy tournament where we've all been given a card that we have to include in the deck at 3 copies. Mine is this guy, who is borderline unplayable. In addition to this, we're also restricted in that we're only allowed 5 super rare cards in the entire deck and 1 ultra rare card. And if I'm going to go in on this Druis one action, I need to get some more super rare dust. Let's do that. What can we dismantle that we will never... No, never playing that. Never playing that. Never playing that. That was easy. But... yeah, I think a second Druis Worm here would actually be pretty good. I almost wonder if we drop the Gare, but I don't know, Gare's just really funny, and I feel like it's kind of worth keeping just on the comedy factor alone. Vanguard of Underground Emperor. What is that? I've never heard of that card. Vanguard of. That's fine, move the filters maybe. Vanguard of the Underground Emperor at level 8. The monster sent to the hand from the hand to the graveyard while cards in your graveyard. Special way, but place it on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to reliably get to that point is the problem. Have that card effect. Don't see what else we got here over here. Gauze? I mean, we could play Gauze. Actually, no, Gauze is a super, never mind. Gauze is not good enough to warrant the super slot, unfortunately. Well, if we want to do some more goofy shit, because I'm always on board for goofy shit, this card does play very nicely with Gingerbread House. It's unsearchable. But it does help balance the deck a little bit. And you know what else we could do while we're doing this? I had some idea. We could play some Paleos. The Paleos are all very low rarity, apart from like the extra deck, which we don't care about. So like, Dino Missage is just removal. And Overnoids is removal. We could potentially play Marilla. Maybe. Not a very exciting card, but it doesn't really do an awful lot. We can synchro with them. That's the thing, they're all level 2s. So we get to synchro up with them, in theory. Canada is just Book of Moon. Like, sometimes that's good enough. Oh, we only have 1 Canadian? Let's fix that. Zoma? We could, I think Zoma's like a 4, right? Oh, it's only a rare as well. Wait, it's a 4. Yeah, you know what? Screw it, we can go for Zoma. Level 4 goes nicely into our Enlightenment Paladin. Yeah, that's clearly how that works. Alright, I think we've cooked for a while. I'm not sure what we've made. I'm not sure what we have here is good. But we have cooked. I'm just going to name it this, because I can't think of what to name it. I think we're not going to try and go into ladder with this thing. I think we're going to go into solo. I think we need to see if we can achieve the bare minimum. And my benchmark for that is by going into the Absolute Monarch and seeing what happens there. Okay, so exactly, yeah, we have got plays in theory. Let's see what this does. I'm not hugely confident, but it is worth considering. We are going to be playing this in an environment that's got like an extremely lower scene. Oh my gosh, wait. Sorry, in the loading screen I just saw a Mech Knight. That actually might want a look into. Mech Knights, I don't know if they're low rarity or not. Alright, we have some cards. We have cards. We have Sidra. Here he is. I guess we have Puppy. Oh, we have Elf. Wait, did we just go Elf here? We could do. Nah, we can save the Elf for later. Just get in there a bit. Just kind of see what we can achieve with this deck currently. Only purple and Nexus Blue Super? Ah! Well, if that's the case, then we could definitely do something with it. I guess we'll summon this, just because why not? Like, if this deck proves to be remotely competent, we can take it to ladder. Fuck it, my rating's like in the toilet already. Then we can summon there, bounce this, summon from... Oh! Wait, no, Cantota is high rarity. I'm quite sure about that one. This card you control Melfos is in your hand. Why, that could be good. That's a good play, right? We do this? Oh, I have to summon from... I didn't read. As a summon from your hand. I'm done. Well, there's our first learning experience. Oh, rip Sidra. I don't think we are going to get here. Even though the Gare is extremely funny. I mean, Smashes ain't a bad card in a vacuum. Why can we not Synchro here? Domain, right. Domain is a very fun and interactive card. Go ahead, smile. Maybe we should have summoned the Gare. Yes, we'll summon some more guys. Fall! Get burned. Oh, I'll resist the urge to get just yet. That is a very good draw. Okay, so now where do we go from this? We go special red, normal puppy. I can't banish it from my grave. I can't. I keep forgetting I'm on a freaking domain. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. Domain is a very fun and interactive card, everyone. Okay. So we do this. Wait, we can maybe do some shenanigandery here. We do this, we do this. This adds. So puppy bounces itself. And then we can special summon to the fit from deck. Which I think we do just to get the second copy of Catty out of our... Actually, we can get Hoppy out of our hand. Yes, we'll get Hoppy out because we don't want to draw that. Catty bounces itself, adds to hand, we add Penny. New chain. Then we can go... We can go red effect here to stop the idol, stop him getting the extra normal. Tribute the Hopper. Then we go Penny, and this is a synchro with all the Melfies in our hand, which we have too. We go normal Penny, a special Penny. Ah. What? Wait, what? We're still freaking extra locked. God damn it! This has been the case for several turns. Why have I not learnt this now? Okay, fuck it. You know what? Fine. Fuck you. Get dead. He's here now. Well, we can at least remove the Kaya. Oh, there you are. Right on freaking time. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go with you. And then... Honestly, I just want to get rid of this guy. We get rid of this guy, unlocks our entire extra deck. And Gare will just become equal. Yeah, we're doing this. We smash. Get that cringe floodgate. Oh, well, we just banished the field spell. Screw it, let's do that instead, that's better. That's even better. Battle. Bonk. Wait, why does that one work? Attack becomes half the original attack. Oh! I didn't know how it worked that way, I'll be honest. I knew this effect, I didn't realize the first one was a thing. Well, that's fun. Why did I do that? Why am I actually this fucking stupid? What the fuck? Okay, well, I guess we'll go Caddy here. Sure, who he is, wow. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. Have you seen the single? I haven't actually. I haven't played Master Duel in a while, to be honest. Oh, but I don't really play much Master Duel off stream these days. Okay. Oh, it gains attack. That's horrifying. Oh, we lose. I guess we'll have Puppy. How do we get to a sync? No, we can't because of this freaking spell. Like, we could special this guy, but it doesn't do anything. You gain a bunch of life points from their Caius. Synchro in your great area. I don't think we can do it. I think we're actually... I think we just get bodied by this AI. Let's try again. To be fair, I got like the domain lock almost immediately. There wasn't much we could have done with that. I feel that event is divine. Okay, was driving mad. See, the thing is, I don't normally play synchro decks. That's a problem. Okay, this hand looks questionable, but we do have Dynamicious, which could be very good. And we have Dynamicious for Dynamicious. That's kind of neat. Yeah, you can have that one, thanks. I'm not giving you that field spell. Well, you know, sometimes you just have it. This is like my go-to duel when I'm trying to test a deck just solo. And I swear their hands are not normally this freaking good. Wow, okay. Sure. No summon? Questions? Okay. Go from your graveyard. That trigger on Dynamicious? I think we are actually just summoning Overload just to have a body. Just, I don't know. What does this one do? Banished one. So you've got one banished there. He beat you up. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I really shouldn't have set that. I'm very confused by deck. It's for a tournament, like I said. We've got like a gimmicky little set going here. It's not good. The deck is bad. It's a bad deck, but we're playing under very heavy restrictions. Well, we can still do what I wanted to do. In a roundabout manner. I like this being a tune actually is a problem now. Let them keep going. I want them to extend and then we can... I don't know. Guess we'll give you this. Okay. Battle phase. Alright, so now we go Dynamiscus. Actually, this kind of works out, right? Because we can chain Dynamiscus. Okay, hold on. I don't know why I put it in defense mode like an absolute buffoon, but, you know. For some reason I thought the stats were reversed. That's my only excuse. Okay, so Doppel Warrior does not trigger here, though. Ooh, wait, Argyros can work here. Normal Doppel Warrior. Special Argyros. Now we can do things. We can't really do that. Well, we can do this. Doesn't do much. Go start us charge. Stardust charge doesn't even seem bad here. It's like kind of big. Okay, so we do Link 2 with this and Argyros. That was literally the one I should have... Look, I'm very dumb, okay? That was literally the one... Wait, no, it's fine, it's fine. Hoppy Squadron is a tuner. I didn't misplay. I didn't misplay. You misplayed. See? Look, now we get to summon Hustor, and that's... He's cool. He's a guy. He's bigger. That was the plan all along. Really. Look at that, see? Look at the plays. The plays are unfolding, and we get our double warrior tokens. Okay, well, we're just going in. We have found plays of sort. I actually didn't realize these were level 1 either. That's large. I'm not sure how we're clearing it. I'm just so level 2, but just has this. Look, it's just the first thing you do, okay? It's just the first thing you do when you're playing this deck. Okay, I guess we can do something here. What do we bring back? I mean, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Sure. What does this one do? This one reborns a big guy? I have no big guys. Yeah, I'll give you that. Because you have no big guys for that. You have no targets. Oh my god, the AI is thinking. We broke the AI. The AI is like, why the fuck is this the board I'm looking at? Okay. The board is kind of large, not gonna lie. Stormforce was the card. Fuck me. That doesn't trigger, does it? It does trigger. Wait, this triggers. Let's go. Equip to Zaborg to negate. Actually countered. Wow. Look at this. See? Actual, literal Hustor value. Look at that, see? We protected our elf with the effect of Hustor. We're just so good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, Caligo's nice. Caligo's very nice. That's horrifying. I mean, I guess we'll Dynamicious here. How the fuck am I outing Skill Drain? How the fuck am I outing Skill Drain? That is a fantastic question, mate. Well, I'm putting you guys to defense for sure. Honestly, we might just be playing like the world's shittiest beatdown here. And they can't attack with the ball because of Hustor, so... Okay. Oh, okay. Well, you have not a quick effect. That's fine, they're returning it. I don't mind them returning it as much. Sure. I suppose making fun. Yeah, to be fair, this isn't usually like my go-to gate for testing, is the funny thing. It's just like, yeah, this was just playing all the floodgates, and I don't have ways of outing them. We ain't got enough we haven't got any back row removal, which maybe that is a problem with the deck. Potentially. I'm not gonna lie though, I am kind of vibing with it in a weird way. Like, it's not good. Let's try digital bugs. They're a bit worse, aren't they? Try like the harder one, just because again the low level ones are like ridiculous easy. I'd be really glad. You know, Glad Base is probably another good option actually. Although we are probably going to be removing a lot with battle, so I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. Well, this hand is good. This hand gets us off to the races. Okay, now this we can deal with. Oh wow, okay, all of the unsearchable one-ofs, let's go. Sidra. Did we have a 9? We do not have a 9. We need a 9. That's like the only thing we are actually currently lacking. I think we're just going to summon the pixies here. Just to get bodies. do this for a bit more cheeky damage. And Book of Moon's quite good, and we'll save Gingerbread House for Tante. Okay. I mean, I will say this deck is definitely a lot better than the one I drew. Well, fuck me, I guess. Sure. You know what? No, fuck you. Get booked. Zector-ass dragonfly. Well, there's the guy, but he doesn't do anything. I'm just going to summon Overloop and bank on the idea that they're going to struggle to clear 1700. Okay, well, they did struggle to clear it, but they did clear it. I don't know what do you need. He doesn't do a thing here. Except get set, and we wait. Oh, you're fine, Adam. So I'm a fuck you. It's just like, yeah, you know what, screw you. Probably should have done that, actually. I probably... Wait a second, I just realised something. Gingerbread House and Clockwork Knight are anti-synergy. That just now occurred to me. That gets us off to the races. Do this guy. We can't summon Nirvana High Paladin. What were you? A 4. We have no 7s. We have Scrap Archfiend. He's large. Large is good. We can deal with large. Good, I mean, what else are we going to be summoning this turn, right? His body is not a fiend. He's a machine. Okay. Okay. We may need to go back to the drawing board a bit. I'm starting to see the anti-synergies we have created. Clockwork Knight's a really good card, but I'm not sure if it's good enough to turn off this card. Back to the drawing board. Okay. Can we edit that from here? We can, thank goodness. Okay, let's drop the Clockwork Knight. Because it's also anti-synergy with Gingerbread House. That does bring us down to a much tidier 50. I mean, we haven't necessarily got to replace it. I actually wonder if we even take the Smashers out. I'm going to take the Smashers out, because we only have 6 sprite names in our deck. There's a very good chance we just don't have the bodies that we need to do it. But Gamma Burst will work for anything, so that's fine. Let's try that. Let's try it with a bit of a thinner deck. See, I told you guys I'm bad at deck building. If you didn't believe me, well, you are witnessing it live here at Twitch TV/Helm-Chan. I mean, this hand seems pretty good, especially when they just set one pass. Unfortunately, we have no tuners. But we can do something along the lines of... to a 4. Oh no, we can't get to a 4, because we need to tune her right. We in theory have a lot of things we can do. We can normal the Crow Claw, special the Crow Claw. We can link to get our Elf online. We can reborn our Crow Claw just to have another... Fuck you, guy! Fuck you! Alright, we'll Druid Worm here. You know what, fuck it, I'll Druid Worm banish off my own Crow Claw. Fuck you. I took that personally. Max C having ass. I suppose he's playing bugs, but still. Alright, screw it. Oh wow, that actually was big enough. Alright, well, that's kind of all we got. Over to you. Oh yeah, we can just summon this for free. I forgot this is how this card works. Puppy is a good card. And And we might as well... Actually, no, we... Hold on. This one is specialing. Okay, we will... Special... We special Catty. We use Catty to add... Catty adds Penny, and then Penny can use its effect to synchro. That's it, okay. I'm starting to get the line. So we use Penny. Penny, summon itself. Synchro. Now, what's the best form of disruption here? Probably this, right? This just bounces. I mean, Huss is large, but like that's kind of all he does. His beak kind of large. Stardust Charge draws a card. That could be anything. I think it does have to be this. I think this is just the correct option to be doing right now. Okay, we got away with it. We might actually finally win a duel with this. Oh, the boy here is big. So we can use this to bring back the Penny, who's our tuner. Special the Doppel Warrior for free. You hard once? You are not even a hard once. That is hilarious. Why are you not a hard once? Why is this guy so large? Back row, right? That would do it. That would in fact, yeah, that would kind of take care of that. We have like no removal. Although we do actually. We have Druid Worm. We can make Enlightenment Paladin using the Druid Worm, and then the Druid Worm effect clears the Dragonfly. There we go. Combos. Yu-Gi-Oh is happening. Wow. You are not a tuner, are you? You are not. I don't think you do much more with this position. We can just go wild when just getting some more damage, I suppose. Well, like, wait, no, this is lethal. I can't even count, this is just lethal. Okay, we officially have won a game. We have won one game. So now we've got to take it onto ranked, right? That's how it works now, I think. Like, we're gonna get absolutely demolished, but I think we have to take it to ranked. What rank am I? I don't even know what rank I am. I'm probably like beginner. I'm silver. You know, there's a non-zero chance we get away with this kind of bullshit in silver. It's not a high chance, but it's a no, not accessories. We want to change decks. Not a very high chance, but it's a non-zero chance. Not gonna lie, the gear is a bit questionable. Also, actually, we had like one number missing. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing a 9. That's the only thing we need to find. Can we find a synchro 9 to just finish up all of our numbers here? Your Earth, you are tuner, non-tuner psychic. That's generic. It's 200 attack and defense for each non-tuner synchro material used. Wow, yippee. Level 9. We're not playing any other 9s though. I mean, Gigantic Castle is like large. This thing's always gonna get to like at least... Actually, we can make this. It's always gonna get to at least 3100. That's probably big enough. I guess we'll cut like one of the Charge Warriors, sure. Trish, oh, trust me, Trish would be great, but I think we really need the slot for Elf. Because again, we're only allowed one UR in this deck. And I think Elf is just too high value in this deck to pass up on it. I think Trish is a UR. Is it UR or SR? It's gotta be a UR, right? Well, we go second. I want to say we lose here, but we might not. There's a world where we don't. You know, I kind of wonder now, actually, thinking out loud, maybe we cut the Sidras, actually. Well, we have the Sidras for Clockwork Knight, but if we're not running Clockwork Knight, we probably don't even need the Sidras anymore, right? Speaking of which, hand's not bad, honestly. Fine hand. I'm thinking maybe we ditch the Sidras and we put in like the low rarity Kaijus to make up for it. Oh? Bot game, perhaps? What's with these? This field part. Is this the evil twin part on its own? It just looks so weird on its own. Aha. I think this might be self-decay. Look, I'll take the win if it is self-decay. Let's go. Thank you for the pot of greed. Oh, thank you for the pot of greed. Amazing draws. Well, we can summon a bunch of dudes. That's a thing we can do. Draw. That's actually also incredible. Alright, well, it's Toon Sidra. Response here? Yeah, it's bad. It's a shitty burn deck. Okay. Or self-decay, I guess, one or the other. And I can't really judge too badly about it being a potential burn bot. I mean, look what we're playing. Yeah, you got it, buddy. Okay. Guess we'll just put everything on the field. I mean, what's he gonna do, realistically? Oh, well, we can't actually, we could clear this. We can clear this. And if we should, we could, though. Nah, we won't bother. Alright, it's just, I don't even know if I want to win this duel, weirdly. Like, I'm not really trying to rank up here. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. You got it, buddy. I guess we'll just start popping their skull invitations, why not? This one is Penny, really. Hey, welcome in! Welcome, welcome! We're actually testing the deck for tomorrow. That's literally what we're doing tonight. Guys, we're going to be over on Metal Hattie's channel tomorrow with this deck. With a silly little tournament, so... You like what you're seeing with this deck? God have mercy upon you. I'd really rather you didn't do that, frankly. I think we'll just do this. You know, actually, I think Huster's actually better here. In a weird way. Just because he's big, you know. He's large. Ah, yes, the classic move of the burn bot. The declare attack. Oh, well, if you insist. I will, in fact, in damage step hit you with this. It's fine. Hey, Ultimate Medic, welcome in! Welcome! Hope you're having a good evening, mate. Welcome to whatever the fresh hell this deck is supposed to be. I'm just impressed we've managed to actually synchro summon things. I never play synchro decks, so this has kind of been like... wildly out of my comfort zone, I'll put it that way. Ta-da. Oh, that's good. Wait, did we have a two? We do have a 2-tune. Okay, hold on, we can do something then. We can do this and this. I mean, I think we win here either way. It's a freaking bot, you know, but I want to practice the combo just a wee bit. Do this, bring back the Pinny. this gets to? We do double warrior here. It's a 9? What's that 9 again? Oh, this guy, right. You know what? Screw it. Let's summon this guy just because he's big. Yeah, this is like reinforcing my decision that Elf was the correct play. Alright. And then, well, we get our tokens, but like, I'm not going to bother. We just destroy this thing. The day Yu-Gi-Oh games as a kid, so I love synchro cards. I just missed them. I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh about 3 or 4 years. Actually, when was I going to Yu-Gi-Oh again? I got into Yu-Gi-Oh again the year that Pote came out. So, when was Pote? When was Pote? Let's see. It was 2022. So 3 years ago now. I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh. So I kind of skipped over when synchros were sort of the new hotness. Oh, wait, that's what I was going to do. I was going to change my deck. I was going to remove these. I think take these out and put in these. We can put in 1, 2, 1. So we can put in a bunch of actually. Hold on. Hold on. We can put in a load of these. There we go. Now that's going second value. And maybe too many. We shall see. We shall see. Oh no, we're fighting Seto Kaiba! Damn! I don't know if this deck is good enough to beat Kaiba, guys. We'll have to find out. Come on, Kaiba. You going first or second? Make your move. I'm not scared of you. I'm just scared of... Oh, okay. Well, I guess he was scared of us. You know what? We need to bling the deck out. That's one thing we need to do. What would be a good bling for this set? I guess... that one, because we are technically using them. We are using synchros. So I guess we'll go synchro mode. I'll go... what's the most synchro looking for? I guess this. The blue eyes one is synchro E. And of course we're keeping Baguska. It's so funny to me, by the way, the fact that they have decided that coins are now going to be a new thing. I'm just like, I mean, I guess it's like customization is good. I like having lots of accessories to customize things with, but what a weird thing to think. Eggman wasn't here, but lurking, so I don't. No, that's fair. That's completely fair. Ashman, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Did you enjoy yourself here tonight? Welcome, welcome. Well, we are going second. Hand looks like dog shit, but we'll see what we can do with it. It's fine. The 6th card off the top will be crazy. Argo Stars. Oh god, we're playing as a real deck, aren't we? I say real deck. I actually don't know what Argo Stars does. I just know it's the new waifu deck, and that's literally all I know about it. Goblin Biker. Okay. You know what, dude? I'm gonna just save us the trouble. You're playing a good deck. You are leagues above what my deck is prepared to deal with. I will give you the win happily. I think we are just wasting both of our time and continuing to play this out. And by support, I love the vibes and Michael Butter everything. Thank you so much! Have a wonderful rest of your evening yourself. Alright, Sev. With 2 V's. Or is it Saw? Maybe they're going for like Saw. Fun fact, by the way, my Master Duel username is actually not Helm-Chan. It might look like it's called Helm-Chan. It's actually not. It's actually he, M-Chan. What looks like a lowercase L is actually a bar character. Because for some reason, Master Duel does not want you to type in the word Helm. I have no idea why. I guess I must have really upset John Konami in a previous life. Oh boy, we're setting back row. I mean, that's good, because our hand is not going first, we're going second kind of hand, so could be in our favour. Hazy Flame Serve. Okay, we might be against... This might be a masochist deck, and if that's the case, that's actually not awful for us. Radiant would be nice if we had another Kaiju to pair with her. I think we just normal the Caddy. See what they do about that. Okay. I mean, that's honestly fine. I'd rather they didn't do it, but like, you know, it's probably fine. I'm actually playing a real deck. Well, there's the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, well, I saw how you set two cards, and I like that idea so much, I think I'll try it a bit myself. If this is a Masochist deck, then we're actually probably in for an okay duel, because my deck building is probably on par. No, this looks like a real deck. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, I guess we'll just summon this. See what I do about that. The duel vibes are great, and I love how you pick me right over Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime season with the duel disc. Ah, thank you so much! I can't take credit for the duel disc. I didn't make the duel disc myself, but made by another VTuber. Credits are all down below, but I appreciate it. Never want to take credit for something I didn't do myself. Like this deck, on the other hand, I will take full credit for. This deck is entirely my fault, and no one else's. I would not want anyone else to be blamed for what is happening here today. Okay, I guess I could have probably Canadia'd here, but... Azure Eyes, Silver Dragon. To the end of the next turn, can I be taunted? Oh, I can't be taunted yet, but I could Canadia it now. That doesn't even seem like a bad idea. Silver's Cry, okay. Well, you know, it's what it is. The annoying thing is if I fired that Olenoids earlier, I would have been fine, but oh well. I guess maybe this is a real deck. Maybe they're just playing Hazy Flame Surge? Like, it seems like a decent amount of cards for a Blue Eyes deck to have. Wait, why can I actually, wait, can Olenoids destroy itself? Oh no, because Zoma is still a trap, right? Right. What do you have here? Jet Dragon! Oh, that's disastrous. Oh, that is horrifying. How the fuck do we out Jet Dragon? I mean, Gare does it, kind of. No, because if it battles, it will just bounce the Gare. I guess I have to kaiju it. Feels terrible. Wait, no, how are we going to get the Gare out? We can't. Oh, we might be able to... We'll just top deck something that'll get us out of it. It's just that easy. We will just top deck... Huh? Excuse me? We're doing what now? Oh, okay. Okay. Actually, fine. We can hide you over that. That's not a problem. The problem is we have no follow-up after we... Okay. Sure. Throw as much of your extra deck at me as you like. I will welcome it. There he is. Royal Rare. Damn, he's unaffected. Oh no. Oh wait, he's not. He's not got the right name on it. Oh, that is a large bungus you have there. He's about to get even larger, apparently. Uh-huh. Why did we do that? Okay. Understood, I guess. Well, no, not really understood, actually. I'm very confused. Oh, actual best draw in the deck? Don't fucking mind if I do. Now, when do you trigger? Card the first draw battle or card effect? Right. So if we kaiju this, we can't beat anything up. Is it a card or your card? Just a card. Man, Jet Dragon is so freaking good. What an impressive card. I think we still have to do it though. Let's get rid of this thing. And then this floats into Jet Dragon. I know. Actually, we can just die here, right? I think we just die here regardless because of Jet Dragon. Well, Jet Dragon is damage step, so... Jet Dragon being damage step means he can remove the Thunder King. But if he does remove the Thunder King, we don't take the damage. So we maybe are still in this. And he basically has to remove the Thunder King. But if he does, we just summon Thunder King back next turn and crush over Radiant. Oh, right, these cards have text on them. Oh, okay, my opponent has no idea what they're doing. The win con has been detected. Why would you do that? I guess maybe you've got another Synchro 8 you can go in? No, why would you have a Synchro 8 in Blue Eyes? Think 2? Oh, okay, just Tribute, Gandora, G. Okay. What is this deck? Well, that does trigger the Gare. I think I'm down bad enough to summon the Gare. Okay. Absolutely. Win con detected, my opponent does not read cards. Excellent. Okay, we just need to, like, summon anything that has 600 attack and we win. Just any normal summon pretty much does it, I think. Maybe one of the Melfi's doesn't. Like I said, maybe one of the Melfi's doesn't. I'm gonna gamble on the idea I can't do anything here. Hey, Mr. Player, welcome in! Welcome! Welcome to this one of the decks of all time. That's right, I'm back on my level 2 bullshit. This time with no Frog the Jam, sadly. Okay, good. I have no plays. Just, I don't know, what do we need? Like, Doppel Warrior? Red? Doppel Warrior does it. Doppel Warrior does in fact do it. If that back row isn't real, we win the game. Let's fucking go! I want to peep this deck. I want to know what they were on. I want to know what they were on where they would be running Gandora and, like, the Galaxy Eyes it sees with Blue Eyes? Like, I don't know. I don't know anything about modern Blue Eyes deck building, but I feel like that's definitely not correct. Oh, we are just playing stuff. We are... To be fair, I can't be mad. We are also just playing stuff. I wonder... This is a singleton deck. I wonder if they're trying to have some sort of, like, self-imposed challenge, or if this is maybe, like, a Masochist deck. Although, there's some pretty good stuff here if this would be Masochist, like Neos and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Seems pretty decent for Masochist. A lot of rituals, though. That's a bit... Ugh. Gonna have to about that. Still, we will take the actual legitimate dubs. Hey, Gizmo, welcome in. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm kind of feeling the deck. I don't think it's good. I think there's a lot of situations where we just open hands that basically do nothing. But to be fair, that's kind of just par for the course for a deck that I've built, so... I guess it's not really worth getting bent out of shit about that in particular. We are kind of bullying people in silver, but you know what? Look at our deck. We're allowed to. That's my opinion. Not bad. Not bad. We could do things with this. Not much, admittedly. There's not a lot of things we can do with this, but we can do things with this. Like, we can go normal puppy, copy on my opponent's turn, make ourselves Melfi. Sign at my... Oh no, okay, we are just playing Malice now. We are not. We are not going to beat Malice. You may enjoy your free win, sir. I am not here to play against Malice, thank you. No problem with people that do want to play against Malice. I don't give a shit if you want to play Malice, just this deck is not equipped for it. I'd say we could go into casual mode, but the problem is that no one plays casual decks in casual mode. In fact, I think in a few times I have briefly toyed around with casual mode, by and large, the decks seem to be sweatier than the ones you've been getting in ranked. If I'm playing Phantasm, the person that made the deck plays both with Dominus. Oh, I've seen that deck. That deck's really tight. I like that one a lot. Yeah, that's the one where you do like, what is it? You play like Stealth Kraken, so that all your stuff becomes water. And it like allows you to use the Dominus cards. Yeah, it's fun. Alright, well, set 3 pass. Go. Awful opener, but you know. I don't really know what this deck's good openers look like yet. Or if it even has good openers. I am somewhat second Ice Jade. Okay. I guess we'll just fire this now, just to get it on the board. That, in theory, gets us to a 6. You could summon Geo Gremlin, or White or a Dolphin, or any of these other goobers. They're not good, but we could summon them. Ice Jade Aegirine. Did we just Dynamicious this? I mean, we'd have to give out something, but like, I almost like we do. Okay, we Dynamicious this. I know I get the summon here, but we get it off the board. I'm not going to do my Olenoids, because I can use Olenoids on a new chain to bring back the Dynamicious. Guardian Slime! Absolutely, we'll give the Kaiju. Okay. Not once per turn, by the way. Very cool, very exciting, very pog. Yep, just add another one, why not? Why would you not? What can we do now? 8. Now 8 is this guy, does literally nothing. There might be a convincing argument that we should maybe put in more of our super budget into our extra deck, but I'm not sure. Okay, add a card that you can't summon this turn. Excellent. Very good. Oh, well, there we go. Sure. Actually, from your deck, either send it to the graveyard or summon it. Okay, what does this thing do? This thing doesn't do much of anything. Don't have the Ice Jade card or Water Monster, special summons in your hand. Okay, sure. Does this get us anywhere? Pot of Greed? Sure. Okay. Does this do anything in the grave? I don't think it does. I'm very confused right now. Not gonna lie. I mean, I don't really know what Ice Jade is trying to do apart from, what's it called? Aegirine, I think it's called? The really annoying thing that negates your shit and banishes it. Oh, okay. We are kaijuing over Zoma the Spirit. Sure, why would you not? That's clearly, you know, a thing where we could hop his squadron for... Oh no, we can't. We choose to use as a springboard on that. Dog Slime. Yes. Okay, now I'm feeling less confident. Right, this gets them to Ra, but this doesn't actually do anything, does it? Well, we're gonna go Olenoids here, because I don't know if we're gonna have a chance, so we're gonna go Olenoids, pop this. And we'll bring back the Dynamicious. Oh, I should have had Toggle on there, fuck. That's fine. Not really, it's actually really annoying. Oh, Toggle on. New chain, hop in a squadron. Let's go. Target Dynamicious. Let's go. We go hop here squadron. We summon up the Merry Melfies. And then the Melfi's effect. Bounces the Egyptian God Slime. Gone. Egyptian God Slime, more like it's okay. Well, fuck you, I guess. I guess this guy's just trying to turbo out Ra. Well, that does exactly nothing. So go ahead. Why is Jizukiru so big? It's like numbers, like 3,300. Why is he so large? It's also so funny to me that the kaiju cards have all this text on it and none of it actually matters. It's like, yeah, they've got like effects, but like, you're just playing them for moves. Well, that's extremely funny, but he does exactly nothing, so go ahead. We're just resetting the round, basically, aren't we? We're just going to keep drawing until we get a full hand, both of us. Oh no, he found playable. Okay. That's really funny. That's supremely funny, actually, the fact that he summoned Ganasil. Because now we can summon Jizukiru and just dome his Ganasil. Let's go, Jizukiru. What are you on 8? There's nothing we can redo with that, is there? Elemental Hero Stratos, thank you for the follow! Welcome in, welcome, welcome! You know, looks like, oh, thank you so much, I appreciate it! Okay, is there anything fun? There's nothing funny we can do here. We could make this guy large, but there wouldn't be a point to it, so... I think we are just going to dome our opponent for 11. Well, you know, that's unfortunate. You know, we may actually have a playoff of this, though. Wait, does this make a replay occur because the number of monsters on my side change, or is it only if theirs does? No, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Well, we could make a 4 here. I think we're going to sit on the Stygi King here. But we will go Gingerbread House. Gammas isn't on me. It is in theory. The problem is that if Gammasil was online, it means you've got, like, Kyoto Waterfront active. And if you've got Kyoto Waterfront active, then your opponent's kaijus are also live. And that's kind of a problem. Thank you, RNGesus. I appreciate it. I will need the luck. Alright. Get some kaiju soup. Oh, he just summons a guy. Okay. Does that matter to us? Let's find out. Not tremendously. He is going to clear this, though. And the Ice Barrier, like, this card, Ice Barrier, is such like an annoying card. I mean, it's a good card in like just a vacuum. It's one of those cards that I don't know, maybe just me, but I always feel annoyed when I see this card for some reason. Okay. There's an Ice Jade, sure. Okay, I mean, we live here. Not very well, but we do live. We could use this to just gain a bunch of LP. Probably not worth it, but we could. I mean, that's very, 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 very funny. These guys are going to become gain 600, so he goes 16. I think we are going to go... I think we casual over the smaller one. This is probably not even correct, but like we have to start doing something or we are going to be cooked. Oh fuck! I moved Gingerbread House. Fuck! I didn't read that. Okay, we are dead. We are dead. Damn. Ah, unfortunate. I feel like we had a good Not a good chance, sorry. Let me dial that back. I feel like we have an okay chance there if we drew fewer of our kaijus. There is a chance we may be a little heavy on the kaiju side. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, it's a bot. I don't even want to play the bot. Is it even worth playing the bot? Like, they're not even hiding it, like, at least put a proper name in there, for God's sake. Well, wait, they've got the field spell. Maybe it's not a bot. Not field, the field, the field. Okay, we can maybe do something with this. We go normal king, crow. It's not even bad, but it doesn't do anything on this turn. You're a 6, we can get to a 3, we get to a 9. Get to a giant castle. Not very good. You're a 7 though. What would that's to a 10, that doesn't do anything. I think we are just going to sit Paleozoic, Dynamiscus, and pass turn. I think that's actually our best option, which is not very exciting, but you know. It is what it is. Oh, good. Someone woke up and said we're going to play fun cards today. Yes. Yes, they did. The funny thing is I have an out to this. That's the really goofy thing. Okay. Let's simply draw. We can just Dynamiscus this if need be. We may have to Dynamiscus this. That's fine, whatever. Get it out of here. Get that cringe out of here. Well, I guess it's a real player, just they're playing stun. Hey, can't help. Oh, I can't get to answer to cast B-Rec, just gonna want it to be the best. Okay, here is the thing you need to know about raising your Unas. Rank is nice, but it is not the be-all and end-all. A very good B rank with good skills and good stats may on paper look worse than an A rank. Don't be misled. That's the best advice I can give you. So we can go Drissworm here. I think we are definitely doing Drissworm here. I don't think we can kill, but we can do quite a lot of damage here, I suppose. I think it's gonna... Is it Doppel Warrior here? If we Doppel Warrior, we can't Synchro. We can go normal gel, Crow Claw. That gets us to a 4, potentially. Or we could get to an 8. Get to Enlightenment Paladin. I mean, he's a thing. He's a guy. He's there. Wait, hold on. No, we've got defeat in the field. You do not be. Okay, check this out. Special Warcraft. I don't like that they're getting response windows. I'm not gonna lie. Passive net. I'm gonna assume that's what the numbers are. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. I'm doing wonderfully tonight. We are going to not use the effect here. Teekboo. Wow, it's actually really funny. Our deck plays under Teekboo really nicely. That is actually comedy. What is the guy in our Synchro deck I'm going to use? He's a worm? That's even funnier. I can't believe that we just get to play under Teekboo. That's so good. Okay, then we can do... One more set in your hand can be used as sync materials. So we can go Tatsunoko. Tatsunoko with Doppel Warrior to make a 5. I think we might be onto something here. Hold on, I'm gonna cook. We'll see how this does. So we go Tatsunoko versus Capcom. We use a Tatsunoko to make Scarred Warrior using the Doppel Warrior in our hand. does not trigger Doppel Warrior. Why does it not trigger Doppel Warrior? I can understand in theory why it would not trigger Doppel Warrior. But it does not say if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. It just says to the field. It doesn't say, it does not say to the field. It just said if this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material. I could definitely appreciate that the intent might be from field, but that is literally not what the card says. Teak Boo! Right! This guy's a warrior. Good shout, Stratus. Good shout. Good shout, yep. Well, if they remove this, we kind of weep, frankly, but you know. Yep, okay, well, there is the weeping that I was saying about. That is tragic. It ultimately did not matter because they had removals. What is removal for? Super, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna fold here. I mean, whatever. They're playing stun. I'm not that interested in engaging in stun, and my deck does not have answers for a lot of this shit, so. Shame, because I feel like I was cooking for a moment there. Yeah, unfortunate that our one target we had was also a warrior. But they keep trying to run. So I've built this deck for a tournament, but I'm in a tournament tomorrow, and we've got a special condition. Do I even want? Yeah, I want first. We've got some traps. We've got a special condition where we have to run 3 copies of a given card. But in addition to that, we've only allowed 1 ultra rare, 5 super rares, and every other card is at 2 copies at most. This sounds a bit questionable, but I guess we'll click some buttons. There's a world where we normal the red here, but I don't think it's worth it. They own a 60 card pile as well. See what we get. Only if like a decent number of wins, some against people just not want to. Oh yeah, absolutely, guys. That's 100% it. And I'm not even gonna engage with it. Like I'm just like, yeah, that's just literally what it is. Okay, let's go. Let's just. Do I? Nah, I'm not gonna blind it. I will just summon the zone though. Keep the Elenoids in case either of these are like floodgates that we need to remove. Oh, Gare's very. Man, I really maybe should remove the Gare. It's really not good, but he's just so funny. I want him in the deck. Sure. No, actually I want to keep this. I think Elf's really good, but I don't know, I just thought this is good to have. Okay. We'll keep the gingerbread house because there's no point blinding the gingerbread house when there's nothing on the field. Because it only triggers during their standby, so you know. Oh, that triggers on regular draw. I see. For some reason I assumed it was only by card effect, but no, that makes perfect sense. Also, this guy's got the same thing as I have. They've got like the bar character instead of the... Well, it's an eye in this case. I don't know why it's an eye. How do I pop that? Fuck it, I'll pop that. Why not? Aha. What are we playing here? Well, unfortunately, the radio doesn't do anything here. We could normal the radiant. Actually, damage increase, weirdly enough. No, I guess we just go for some more beats. Well, slowest beat down in progress. Let's go. At least if they do summon a guy, we can Olenoids. Oh, not if they do set a trap them to use it, we can Olenoids rather. Yep. Oh. Battle Wasps! Okay, we are playing actual Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Okay. Add a Battle Wasp. Adding Pin the Bullseye here, perhaps? No. Adding Sting the Poison. And that's it. Okay. Right up done. Why is it twice per turn? What a weird requirement. Why is it a soft twice per turn? What an even weirder thing. There's Pin. Okay, well, they're actually getting combos now, so I'm a little bit intimidated. You're a tuner. You are not a tuner. Damn, that's 600 damage. That's crazy. Wait, was that 200? Oh, it's Pin the Bullseye. For some reason, I thought it was for every Bell Wasp they control. Never mind. Way worse than I thought. Okay. Okay, it's now a tuner. Okay. Okay, the red, sure. Damn, that's crazy. Why could I not get here? Oh, I can get here. I'm not going to, but I could. Okay, you got it, Chief. Now, unfortunately, my hand does hot nothing, but we could normal the Druid one. That's quite funny. Not good, but very funny. I think I'm just going to activate Gingerbread House. Set Canadian and pass. Gingerbread House will pop this. Okay. Back to the front. Thank you for the free Overnoids, actually. That's actually really nice of you. I need the Overnoids to get a bit of extension going. All of the Haunted. Okay. That's absolutely fine. I've never actually played against Battle Wasps. Like, I've played against Bee Troopers, but not Battle Wasps. This doesn't do anything on summon. This adds on summon. And also can negate on quick effect speed. Okay. That's fine. Ah, right, you get to add guys. Right, yeah. This doesn't trigger twice, does it? No, it doesn't, okay. Okay, that does actually open up some options. We could go for Elf here. Elf, bring back the red. Don't hate it. Don't love it, but I don't hate it. Yes, we'll do it. There you go, Fenkin. That's a good event for you. It's not. We're not in the event. This deck is nowhere near good enough for the event. We're playing a goofy-ass gimmick deck right now for a tournament. That is absolutely fine, because unfortunately, Elf is quick effect speed, so I will just be chaining the Elf to this activation. Thank you for your wasted monster. Really appreciate that. That was very, very poggers of you. Let's go to battle. Let's clear over the sting. Oh, I just end the battle first? Okay. Fine, I guess. Okay. And these guys have got some freaking recursion. Crazy. Alright, well, that's a thing. I guess we'll just set the Canadian. And I don't even know if I want to use this effect on their turn. It probably is worth it, because they're going to keep... There's no way they keep these guys around. Yeah, I'll just pass over here. Been using pure 237 wise, been to get slammed, been able to live up 3 times without a loss. I'm shocked. My problem is I don't play synchro decks at all. This is like the closest I've ever come to actually playing a synchro deck, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I know, this doesn't look like a synchro deck. It's barely a synchro deck, frankly, but it has synchro-adjacent plays, I guess. Sure. First card, right, there's that one here. We've got a Book of Moon. I mean, Book of Moon's not bad. It's massive. Oh yeah, no, I mean more in terms of like the card pool that's available to you. I don't know what are good synchro monsters. Like, I know the usual suspects, you know, Baron, Borreload, G-Xiao's pretty good. But, like, the deck that I'm playing right now, we're under very, very specific deck building restrictions. Which means that it's kind of... Also, they have, like, one tuner here. I think if we... No, they have not changed its position. We can't book it. We book it, they just twiddle it next turn. Twiddle it right away and bring it back. Oh, never mind, they can just make a tuner. Sure. It's fine, we probably just book whatever they make out of this, I guess. I like how it hurts you can treat it as a tuner. Well, you have to. You can. Okay. Oh, waifu does extra normal. Okay. And this deck's got like a serious like grind game going on. No wonder they're adding 60 cards to avoid just decking out. As just every sounds, it's pretty expensive since you're not running any spells, which is going to be pretty hard to. Oh yeah, we're not playing a serious deck. So the deck restrictions is, I'll just get the list up real quick. We have to run 3 of Rude. We have to run 3 of this guy, Morph King Stygi-Gel. Well, I've got to run this guy. Everyone's been given a different card. And every other card we're allowed 2 copies of at most, but we're only allowed 1 ultra rare card and 5 super rare cards. So it's quite restrictive. Oh, we're not done, surely. We haven't even got lethal on board on an empty board. Oh, okay, there we go. That's big. Can't be destroyed by card effects. That's it. Card sucks. Bit Canadian. Bruh! Bro just synchro 12 to negate Sprite Elf. I mean, I'm sure they've got a way of bringing it back, but that's really funny. You just summon this big bungus just to immediately tribute it off. Reduce level by 1, okay. Sure. Now it's a 1. Now what? Okay. Okay. Sure? Question marks? Why did we do that? I ain't gonna question it, worked in my favour, but... Oh, wonderful! Carrot, right on time, love. Thank you. Let us special the carrot. You know, we can tribute summon the Druisworm. Then we will use the elf, bring back the red, and that should, unless they've got a battle fader or something similar, be all she wrote. Well, the Troopers had a serious grind game, but it was no match for Tribute Summon Druisworm, apparently. And we didn't even have to use the gear. You know what? I'm actually going to remove the gear. I don't think the gear is actually good. I think it's funny, but I think it's actually never actually going to come up. Let's rip that gear out. We got a lot of kaijus, aren't we? We should maybe cut the kaijus back a little bit. Probably cut back on Jizukiru. Yeah, 50 seems alright. Actually, there's one more thing I want to do. I do want to find, if we can, have we got a low rarity Synchro 10? We've got Nirvana High Paladin, but like, we can't directly make that all the time, so I'd like to find something else we could make, if possible. We can't make Dragion, can't make you, can't make you. A Tunist, can't make you. Well, we can't make any of these. Is there a... I will deign to look at the supers. No, no, no. Yes. Maybe. I mean, we could if we're really down bad. No. 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 In theory, yes. Oh, this card sucks. Why would you ever summon this? Okay, we could in theory summon out, go for Ascension Sky Dragon as our level 10 target, and Like, as funny as the Nirvana High... Wait, we've still got this. We can take that out. There we go. Screw it, let's get some more dust. I need SR dust. Provide it to me. Oh, I have a bunch of filters on. Ooh. SR, please. Let's see, what are we never playing here? I don't think we're ever playing this. I've never even seen this car before. Avita's very funny, but I don't think we're playing her. And we ain't playing Subterrace. There we go. And then we need to put the filters back on for Synchro. And we'll grab Ascension Sky Dragon. This actually seems like an okay card. Not great, honestly, but like, it's fine. He could get decently big. Oh, he only gains attack on his initial summon. That's really bad. Whoops. Probably should have read that first. Well, oh well. We'll just pretend it's good. Oh, dear. I might not go too late tonight. I'll admit, when I started up tonight, my vocal synthesizer was feeling a little bit rough. I'm not sure if I was kind of like slaying funny during my recharge cycle. But we might only go, might have a little bit of a short one today. Just so I can make sure I don't, you know, overwork myself. And this is an okay hand, actually. Actually, no, it's not. The Melfi's are not darks. This hand is actually bad. Give us something we can draw this one. Oh, is this a real deck? They're playing the anything search, it's probably a real deck. What are they searching? Maybe they're just searching Lancia. Lancia's a 5, isn't it? Yeah, no, I'm good, buddy. You're good. You can have it. I have no business in dealing with Ryziel with this deck. I don't know how good Ryziel is. I've heard it's really fun to play. But at least with this deck in particular, I have no business in dueling Ryziel. It is just not... There's no point. Neither of us will have a fulfilling experience out of that. And we'll realize, yeah... It's fine. Again, I'm never going to get upset when my opponent's playing a good deck. Like, they're more than entitled to. Okay, we can do Elf here. That's something. I actually think it's literally just normal puppy pass. Genuinely, I think this is actually all we do here. They are on a 60-card pile, so who knows? Could be literally anything. Could be Jellycan. Probably isn't Jellycannon realistically, but your odds of running into Jellycannon on the ladder are low, but never zero. And to see what my opponent does in response to Puppy Pass. You just kaiju it and then just like normal summon Chandra. I haven't really dabbled too much with the Melfi cards. They're kind of cool. I kind of dig them. They don't do anything like aggressively unfair, but I do kind of like you have to interact with them in a very different way. I just think that's kind of neat. Although on this occasion, my opponent is opting to not interact by just staring at it. Menacingly. Judge, my opponent appears to be slow playing. I have one card on the field. This should not require this much thought, buddy. Maybe they saw that we were going first and just assumed we were going to be comboing for like 10 minutes. So maybe they just like got up to get a drink or something, and they're oblivious to the fact that they're now in their main phase. Judge, my opponent seems to have fallen asleep at the table. I wonder if that's actually against the rules. Like, in theory, you know, in theory, if you just say to your opponent, like, look, go off, assume I have no interaction, wake me up at the end of your turn. I wonder if that would fly. I feel like that would get you in some degree of trouble. And I'm not even saying that it shouldn't get you in some degree of trouble. But I wonder what specifically it would get you in trouble for. Like, maybe it would be considered, like, bad sportsmanship or something? Pretty sure it's not against the rules, because that can occur to dispute. Okay, but I am explicitly talking about... Oh, we're playing the game. Okay. I'm explicitly talking about doing so and telling your opponent, I am going to take a nap during your turn, wake me for my plays. I am talking specifically for that, not narcolepsy. Also, I don't even know if we're against a real deck. Oh, okay, we have cards. Well, we will go puppy here. I think it's Catty here. Damn, why is this card effect so bad? It's crazy. We'll go Finny here. Then we can make Merry Melfies and bounce them all up. Very well could. Might have come down to whether I actually fall asleep or not. It would be, if nothing else, a hilarious judge call to have, wouldn't it? I'm just trying to explain to my opponent, to the judge, you know, my opponent has fallen asleep. What is... Sure, buddy, you got it, yeah. Smashing. You know, that is removal. We could play that. Oh! Oh, we haven't got the guy, damn it. That's a good card to have. We haven't got anything to do with him. And you're dark, though. You're a dark as well, actually. Hold on. Normal Wild Wind. Special Claw Crow. We can make Elf. Elf brings back a guy. Don't even know what guy we're bringing back. Well, we can bring back Penny to be our tuner. Synchro 6 for this thing? Or this? No, wait, we can do it this. We can draw a card. We love drawing cards. We're Yu-Gi-Oh players. That's like our favourite thing to do. And then that triggers a... Wait, hold on. We're actually crazy. So we could do 6 for Stardust Charge. We could do 8 for this. I think we do 6 for Stardust Charge. And draw a card. Wait, I want to use that though. I want to use... Yeah, you know what? We'll do this. We can bring back the Penny later. Like, we have not seen the last of Melfi Penny. But we can bring back Hustor for starters. Trigger the Doppel Warrior, get 2 tokens. And then... this is nowhere near enough, is it? Is it? Hold on. Add 3,000... So we're on 4,700. Add 3,000 makes that 7... No, this is lethal if this all connects. They're not fucking 2... I'm so dumb. I just kind of assumed that they were 2s because they're from Doppel Warrior. That's literally not even close to what is the reality of the situation. It's fine. It's fine. I think we've got this. We have to bring back any one of our choice on our next turn, so we can bring back the... We can bring back the Catty. Well, we only have one... You know what? We need to get more copies of Merry Melfies. That's what I've concluded here. Because we haven't got... We've only got 1 for. Yeah, we need more Merry Melfies. Let's get the Kelly. Yeah, I think Merry Melfies here is the play. Sure. That's aggressively fine. If you consider Aqua Actress, I have not, actually. I'm quite happy with where we're at now. I think we're a little late in the testing phase to completely change what we're doing, but there's like a lot of ways you could have done this differently. Well, as a big guy. I mean, the correct answer is Elf, but whether they do the correct answer is a matter of debate. Hustle? Okay. I mean, it's not going to do anything, so I'll just leave from that. This goes back to the hand, so who cares? Like, I'm pretty sure we just win here? Question marks? Well, there's Catty. There's a second Catty. We didn't really need. Yeah, okay. Okay, we need additional copies of Merry Melfies. That is my conclusion here. That is a way we can interact with our opponent that is at a premium in this deck right now. Well, our actresses are normals and reses at the worst coaches. Ah! I mean, I could definitely see like a lot of different shells working for sure. You know what? This level limit area B has not come up for once. I'm going to rip that out of the deck. Neither is Child's Play. Rip that out of the deck. I'm just trying to be a bit ruthless. Okay, let's get our second copy of Merry Melfies in here. And we'll cut... I think we'll cut the Kendama. Well, no, Kendama is in theory recovery. Yeah, we'll get rid of this guy. We ain't summoning him. Let's see what we can do. I'm not gonna lie, this deck feels like it's got some legs to it. Like, I'm not gonna pretend it's good, because it's definitely not objectively bad. But, I don't know, it's got some cute things it can do. Maybe I need to actually, like, learn a synchro deck one of these days. One of those things that I don't know, I've never really seen a synchro deck that grabbed me. Oh, we're going first. Okay, I thought we lost the toss. Okay, well, you know, sometimes you're just actually incredibly good at Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? Sure. Are we gonna climb out of silver with this deck? Like, I wasn't really ranked with the intent of trying to climb out of silver. I just kind of thought, you know, let's go against some real people, but I mean, if it happens, I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm just bewildered by it, if anything. Oh yeah, it's getting warm in here. You know what it is? The past couple of days over here have been, like, bizarrely really hot. Ah, this is an interesting hand. I mean, Puppy and Argyros gets us Elf, which is like a guy. Okay, Buffollicula. More like Buffolliculi's nuts. Oh, this is branded, isn't it? Branded, but we're doing the Predaplant stuff first. Okay. You know, do I even bother with this one? Is there a world where we can do anything going second into Predaplant branded? Well, I seem to be doing a lot of the Predaplant stuff, don't they? Huh. Okay. Okay. Where does this go? Deskbot 101! Thank you for the follow! Welcome in, welcome. Really good evening tonight. What did we end on with this line? We get the guy, we get the Predaplant stuff. I think what... I haven't seen Predaplants in forever. I'm not gonna lie, the fact that they use the Albaz feels a little weird to me. They normaled this guy, I believe, was it? What did they normal? They normaled Chlamydia Sundew. I think they make a cream for that. Okay. I'm just waiting for the part where it becomes apparent that we are dead, basically. Okay. Summon a Predator. And then what? Add a Polio. Okay, so this is how we get the brand. We did all this just to get to Branded Fusion, really? Are branded players this down bad for it? Jeez. I almost feel bad for them. Like, going through that many hoops just to get... Why are you even doing that? Hold on, you're playing like they're playing like this big fat deck. Like, why don't they just play less cards? Rather than all this... I don't know. I'm sure that the math's out. I don't know how to build branded. I won't pretend to, but it feels very questionable. Ah, the long pause. Okay, I was gonna say, is this the part where my opponent realizes they don't have what they thought they had? Okay. Blue Bellion, yeah. Rust. Oh yeah, that was never going to be live. With this fucking deck. Okay, now the problem is we do have to contest with Mirror Jade, and I think Mirror Jade may just cook us on the spot. And even though we have Kaijus, we don't have... Oh wait... Oh, it's Dragostapedia! Wait, that's actually probably better. Yeah, that's actually a lot better for us than if it was, in fact, Mirror Jade. Okay. Now the problem is, doesn't do anything. And they add some... Yeah, no, they've got this, they've got this. Okay. Well, you know, I had a feeling that was going to be the case, but... The craziest thing is, I feel like there's a hand where we actually don't lose that immediately. That's the wild thing. I don't know what it would have to consist of, but I feel like that hand does in theory exist. How? What is their name? Well, okay, I know what their name is. Their name is a 10, but how have they got like such tiny little characters for it? Like little tiny little Japanese characters. Well, this hand does exactly nothing. So that is the whole play. Nothing else we can do with this hand will do anything. You both once per turn? Both once per turn. Evil heroes. Alright, well I guess we'll just do this now, just for the sake of, you know... It's probably not gonna realistically matter. I'm sure they're gonna remove this before it becomes relevant, but you know, we'll put him on the board anyway. Just so we stop getting prompted about it. Okay. I love that this card has no cost. The cost is just send a hero from deck. And it's like, yeah, that's really bad in a deck that has a card that searches when sent to deck. Wait. Wait, what? Huh? Bro, that is not your whole turn. It is not Dead End Prison Pass. You added the Phallus! You haven't got a target for... Oh my... Okay. Well, we have something we can do with this card now, at least. We could make an 8. We could make Enlightenment Paladin. He's a guy. How big is Enlightenment Paladin? He is 25. So I think it is Stygi-Gel. Target the Zoma. I think that is how we do this. And that gets us to an 8, which is not... Yeah, you got it, buddy. Okay, that gets us to a 5, which is Scarred Warrior. That is by far more value than I ever thought this guy was ever going to get. I'm not going to even pretend. Alright, well, there he is. He is scarred. He is a warrior. That's all. Wow. And on the plus side, if this guy leaves, we can do Overloop to get Overloop on the field and make plays off of that. It's not a lot, but in this deck, that's a combo. The word sleep does not turn up in tournament posters, so it comes down to intention. I just want to be a fly on the wall in that conversation of the judge call of, Judge, my opponent is taking a nap. Is this permitted? Dump the denier. Okay. Say to your opponent, wake up at your turn, and it's up to the judge. just think it's very funny that I did that as a thing. Wait, is this? Okay, someone's vision heroes, yeah. This gets into a second guy. Technically it'd be slow play. But is it really slow play though if they tell you I have no response until, for the rest of your turn? Oh, I've never read Sinister Necro. Is this new? This ain't new, is it? I've never seen this guy before. Huh. He looks alright. It's like, you know, he's Mally at home. I mean, not as good as Mally, you know. Sure. And Dark Fusion. So this guy's like all in on the evil stuff, I guess. These aren't the new ones, are they? I know there was some new, like, evil hero stuff, but... Can't target with card effects is crazy. The wild thing is, there is a non-zero chance that the passive effect of Scarred Warrior to not be destroyed by battle once per turn may actually come up. Which is very funny. Hey there, team, welcome in! My opponent slipped through a turn, he's asking what every card on the field has in turns to be slow play unintentional. Fair, fair. I don't know, I just like the idea of like the dumbest judge calls imaginable. Ever some Monday getting... Oh dear, well, it's any consolation, I'll be in the same club the week after, so... I'm sure it'll go fine for you. Oh, it's actually kind of funny. Oh wait, no, it destroys. Never mind. So he just does like wake up here, right? No? Okay. I mean, we'd probably still lose, but... I don't know. Nice card to have in a royal. Okay, well now he clears everything here. Now we are in fact just dead. Okay, I'm just gonna scoot. He is comboing off needlessly, but he clearly sees my board is empty, so I'm just gonna give it to him. Again, I feel like there's a world where we maybe got away with that, if our house was a little bit better. My vents I'm having one removed the week after next would be fun. Not fun, wait, that's not the word. Awful, that's the word I was looking for. Sorry, I get those two mixed up occasionally. I don't know why. I'm not even sure if I want to be going first, realistically, but why not? Well, we can make a 4 here. What is the 4 we make doesn't do anything on our turn. Wait, no, yeah, we normal the pixies. We set the Odinoids, and then on our opponent's turn we will hop in Squadron to make Merry Melfies and then bounce something on their turn and hope that that's good enough. Because if it ain't, we probably just perish, I suppose. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of... My secret goal is to find a way to summon Nirvana High Paladin. It's not even gonna do anything, it does absolutely nothing, but it's just very funny. Okay, summon the Supreme King, sure. Add the gate. Now this could work, we could pop the gate with the Odinoids. Potentially. Skullcrabat Joker. Okay. I always get nervous when I see pendulum decks when I'm playing something like this bad. Just because I feel like pendulums just have so much more versatility because you're basically playing like a deck full of 80 different cards in theory. First card if you do, place the Supreme King, okay. Dark Spellcast you control, applied and destroys card. Okay. Did they normal the scope for that? They did. Here's where we go. Here's where we make our move. We will go Olenoids. Target this. Popular Squadron. Target Pixies. Summon you. Immediately afterwards, Synchro Shokan into... Unfortunately, this guy is going to have to beat us up because it's not very big. I think it's still correct just to disrupt our opponent's turn. New chain, 3 Malphys, bounce the Bulkabat. He still has to beat us up here. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Do you even have another monster, really? No, we have no targets for this, we just leave this in. We had the second copy of it. That was the thing I was kind of banking on them not having. Okay, I'm gonna give it to them. I don't know what they do from here, but I know it probably beats what we're doing. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. The thing is, I don't even think this deck is, like, gonna be that bad in the context of the limitations we've built it under. Just, it's obviously wildly outclassed when we're trying to play it in a real dual environment. But I go second Fifer deck. I got the best strikes to fusion some weapons to get the place. Fifer's pretty good at going second, actually. I got quite a lot of, like, just, really irritating things to try to interact with. Well, if we were going first, this hand would be quite nice. Going second, it's, bad. And they have got... No, we are not beating this deck going second. Absolutely not. We actually had a pretty good chance if we were going first, but absolutely not a snowball's chance going second. That's fine. Again, I wasn't actually expecting to climb at all with this deck. We're mostly just seeing what the deck can do. Unfortunately, we're still, like, somewhat early in the month, so low ranks have still got quite a lot of good players in them. If we were doing this testing at, like, the end of the month, it'd be a very different story, I suspect. Okay. Actually, it does something. Not much. We got a Book of Moon. We got, we can make Elf. Like, Elf's fine. Guy. Okay. Being allowed to do this. Duel us. Sure. What if I just don't do anything? What then? What if you just go -1? You're gonna look pretty silly right about now, aren't you? I mean, this really isn't even lowering the ceiling on what our deck was doing. Like, oh no, we don't pass on Elf. Damn. That'll show me. Fabled! Actually, wait, this is a perfect Canadian target. Non-zero chance, that just cuts them off. Oh. Oh my god, I actually, what were they playing? What were they playing? I need to see. I mean, obviously it's Fiendsmith stuff, but what could the hand have possibly been that Canada beats it? Ryziel! Fiendsmith Ryziel! Their hand must have been so bad for that to be what they did. It would have to been like, what, Nib? I guess Lancia, Droll, like a lot of hand traps actually. That is so fucking funny. Holy shit. Wow, the entire Fiendsmith engine stopped in its tracks by fucking Canada. Alright, regardless of how the rest of the duels have been tonight, and to be fair, we are playing a poo-poo penis bad deck. the fact that we just beat Fiendsmith Ryziel with Canadia that has made the night worth it. Man, if I didn't go in first, we had the FTK, we had Canadia. Maybe not starting stream, I just need to find a person willing to make a big Benkei avatar and a good computer. Honestly, if you just want to start, I'm going to give you the advice that my best friend Yomi gave me, and I ignored. And this is a do as I say, not as I do moment. You know, we might be able to do something with Eldritch here. This actually might work. Okay. You do not need a fancy model. All you need is like a PNG tuber, and those are pretty cheap to come by comparison. Here comes Eldritch. Oh, they have the gay Eldritch, let's go. Love gay Eldritch, he is fabulous. Does this do anything again? Right, searches, yeah. That's pretty worth a Othanoids, rather. Okay, let's go Pinny. Let's go full of Argyros. Officer Mickey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome. Have a good evening, guys. Okay, and then what do we do here? There is negative point in bouncing the Eldritch. If we summon Hustor could potentially take control of an Eldritch, and that's quite fun. Can they be targeted? No, it just can't be destroyed. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even know if this is correct. Probably isn't. A lot of what I do is not correct, but let's summon Hustor. Let's activate Gingerbread House. The funny thing is, Gingerbread House actually plays like... As you know, it's into the input. Never mind, it doesn't play around Eldritch. Never mind, I'm dumb. Reset this. Reset Canadia. And then we go to end phase. That's it. Yep. Now, what do you pop here is the question. Are you a reader? Do you pop... You are not a reader. Okay, excellent. Hustor effect. Target Eldritch. Immediate Hustor value. I'm actually not even going to use the Gingerbread House, I think. Yeah, I don't think I even need to use the Gingerbread House then. Thank you for the tip. I was actually about to get plus good model. Like, yeah, my model was quite cheap, but I don't recommend the person I got it from. They're still credited, but there was some... let's just say fuckery as a technical term. Okay, let's use this to pop the Eldland. But honestly, like, get a PNG tuber first, because here's the thing. I didn't do this, and it worked out for me, but until you actually stream, you don't know if you like it. You know, you might not actually even enjoy streaming. You might. I'm not saying that you won't. But there's always that non-zero chance that you won't like it. At least if you get a cheap PNG tuber, you haven't got to worry about a huge investment, you know? Cheap PNG tuber, you don't even need, like, I've got, like, my background. You don't need a background. You don't need anything fancy. You can just slap some gameplay up, you know? You haven't got to go crazy with it. Just try it out and see if you like it first. Then you start thinking about the bigger stuff. Okay. Sure, buddy, you got it, yeah. Well, rip Canadian, I guess. What's really funny here is this just dies next turn to Gingerbread House, so that's kind of silly. And we do the Eldritch. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, I do think we are probably going to lose this one, just because Eldritch's grind game is kind of bonkers, I think is the technical term. I guess times like this, the Gare would come. Well, actually, no, Gare wouldn't even be good. I think Gare uses the original attack, and that wouldn't actually affect Eldritch. Do you think they got like an actual voice actor in to do the voices for the Fiendsmith mate, or do you think it's just like some guy in the office? Just like, hey, Hideyoshi, come and yell into this microphone for a bit. You can be the Fiendsmith. Hey, what's an archetype Rich got either support? He has no support or such terrible support it didn't even help them to meet its charmers. An archetype that has either got no support or needs support. I'm gonna say Fog the Jam. I think Fog the Jam could definitely use the support. So well, they're just loading that back for a shame this deck is not allowed to have Duster. Well, it could have Duster, but we're not running Duster. I mean, Dynamicious is actually really good. Wait, Dynamicious is crazy here. Hold up. Why did we not activate Gingerbread House, sir? I bought his opponent's face. I'm dumb. We keep this radio, we can just, like, banish off. Oh, excellent, thank you. Material. Necro-World Banshee, cringe. Cringe! It's fine. Okay. No, we will not continue. We'll toggle on, however. And in draw phase, we will banish the Eldritch with the Dynamiscus. And chain the Canadia. Aha, the value. Such value, much well. From the gym, hi Scotland! Hope you're doing well! Alright, discard Radiant. See? Kaiju's are removal spells. Especially if you use them as part of the effect of Dynamiscus. And this exactly gets enough to pop the Phoenix. That being said, our opponent is on Eldritch. Like, there's no shot they only have the one Eldritch. Yeah. Like, that was never going to be good enough to do it on its own. Wait, does it have to go defense? It has to go defense, that's really funny. Counterplayed. I mean, I don't know what we're doing next turn, but you know. Conquistador. I mean, Carrot. Oh, wait, Carrot's crazy here. Holy shit. Wait, Carrot's actually cracked. That's actually fine. We will chain Dynamiscus here to get him back. Paquero, so that will banish off the thing. Probably also still fine though. Okay, so what does he pops Gingerbread House here, right? No? The man does not respect the Gingerbread House. How absolutely dare. Okay, well, we will go Carrot here. Now, the problem here is we haven't got enough guys to do much of anything. We can make Elf bring back, like, Carrot, but I don't do anything on our turn. But I think it's kind of all we have, so I think we're still going for it. Let's get... yeah, it's gonna be Carrot here. Cold buy on the Carrot, that's about as bad as it gets. That is about as awful as it gets. I mean, we're not dead. No, we're dead. We're basically dead. Alright, well, that was fun. We gave it a try. Not gonna lie, it went better than I thought it would go. What's that face? What? You're making that face at sprites, really? Okay. You do you, I guess. Damn. Imagine playing like a B tier at best deck. Wow. How embarrassing. Well, they're making us go first. I mean, I'll take it. Works out. We seem to have, like, a lot of the payos. I was just about to say, a lot of the payos seem to be glued to our fucking hands, so... Let's see here. Yeah, it's gotta be this. Not really that exciting or impressive, but... Maybe max ceiling? No, okay. We'll take it. 1 and 2. Oh, and this isn't really much of anything, honestly. It's just kind of like guys, but... We'll bring back the... I mean, bringing back pixies is okay. Gives us a... Sure. You got it. Alright, well, they can have one. That's all they're getting anyway. I'll set the Illinois and hope this is good enough, but I have a feeling it probably won't. But we'll see. It might, you never know. Ultimate Slayer? Yeah, you got it. Fire Brigade. Okay. Alright, I mean... It's fine, I guess. Oh, that's cute. That triggers the... Garura. Okay. Oh, it has to be from extra deck. I thought it said deck or extra deck. I thought it said deck or extra deck and it was going to be like a dump Nerval, but no. Can't be signed from the extra deck. You have 3 or more Tri-Brigade. Wow, that's really bad. Okay. We are playing a real deck. This may be about to end. Boy, what the hell are these? Okay. I'm used to seeing Urgent Schedule. I'm not used to seeing these goobers. Sure. Let's say do normal. I was ancient, yeah. I'm just gonna assume this guy isn't gonna misplay and we lose. Okay. Oh, that was fun. Hey, so I'm guys. Are you back in Duel Masters Master Duel? Yeah, but I've got a little tournament tomorrow, so I'm kind of just testing this little deck. It's okay. The deck's fine. I mean, here's the thing. The deck is not designed to be competitive. It is very much a, how do I describe this? It's for the tournament. The tournament's got very specific rules for what we are and aren't allowed to run. And as a result, it's... The deck's bad. You know, there's no sugarcoating. The deck is bad. But in the context of the much lower power format that we're building it for, it might just be good enough. This is an interesting hand. I've never had a hand like this yet. And we have the Kaiju and the Bestial going second. About freaking time. Unfortunately, we don't have a tuner, which is a bit of an issue. Yeah, so the tournament is... I'll just touch on it again. We've got to include 3 of this guy, who is one of the cards of all time. And we have every other card we're allowed at most 2 copies of. We're allowed 1 ultra rare and 5 super rares. That's our whole deck spread, so we've kind of built within that restriction. Oh god, are we just doing the stupid... Is this just the pseudo FTK? Where you just like loop the world? Are we just getting farmed for YouTube replays? Wow, we are thinking about it. I was going to say, we are thinking about it for some reason. That's the field spell, right? That's a continuous one, right? Okay. Can you not search the field spell? A fiend. Restriction, but it might end as something or something. Oh yeah, that's the issue I found myself in. The problem I found is because the archetype in question So the card in question is a synchro-focused card. The issue I found is that there's not many cards that allow me to actually enable a synchro summon while still being within the limits. That's the issue I found. Either I can put a bunch of SRs and URs in the main deck in order to, be able to synchro summon, but then I haven't got any good payoffs. Like, I have synchro monsters, they're not good. Wait, what? Huh? Okay. You give me this? That's a thing you do? Oh, that's annoying. Sure. You give me this so that you can just. Sure. And then you talents. Man! It's really frustrating that, like, talents and thrust trigger in this way. Like, I know there's not that many cards that can abuse it. I think we could put a Druid one here. I mean, we'd probably lose the Druid one if we don't, so... I don't know. Sure, you. Quite literally don't think it matters. Probably lose the Kaiju here if I had to guess. I mean, sucks to be you, like, oh no. Yeah, okay. And you look at your opponent's hand and the hand is garbage. Da-da-da-da. Yep, that card. It feels better. Oh yeah, no, I know that one. Is it only for yours though? Yeah, when you summon it. So I guess they get to choose it regardless, huh? Weird. Okay. Okay. And then this summons out the world, right? Oh no, this guy, okay. Sure? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, okay. So we are just game. Okay, whatever. Cool deck, I guess, question mark. I think Arcana Force are just, like, conceptually very cool. I just hate the fact that the only thing the deck really wants to be doing is this stupid FTK. Scarlet Nebel, thank you for the follow! Welcome in, welcome. Hope you're doing good. We'll probably wrap up soon, actually. We've only gone for like 3 hours tonight. We normally go for 4. I like to try and go for 4, but again, my throat is a little rough. We could get open. So I actually don't think the deck is bad. In the context of the format that we have designed it for, I don't think the deck is bad. I mean, the obvious problem is we are taking it onto ladder where we are woefully outclassed. That is, I think, the issue we find ourselves in. But I think in the context of what we've designed it for, I think it'll be fine. And I mean, this hand, we actually get to even set up interaction, so that's quite exciting. Do we do this or do we do this? Out offline right now? Yeah, I think we should do this. Hello, mate. Interesting you play you. What do you play? We play all kinds. Oh, yeah, I forgot we have Double Warrior. Fuck it, we'll Double Warrior here, why not? We do all kinds of things. I usually play, my main deck is, Evil Twin. I also like playing, obviously sprites are good. I like Trap Tricks, bit of Gate Guardian, bit of Cashier, a bit of everything, really. Okay, well, you know, that's good enough, I suppose. Caleb's like definitely not bad. Oh, for sure, yeah. Well, I guess we'll keep going. Okay, if we can get out of Silver, I won't argue. The cool V2 plays Live Twins, because, oh, well, there's a very real reason why I play Live Twins. That's because Evil Twin Keyskill is actually my girlfriend, you see. She wouldn't be happy if I wasn't playing her, so, you know, I have to play Evil Twin Keyskill for that reason. Actually, that almost reminded me. I almost forgot we need to do a craft after this, after we're done here tonight as well. See if we can't get the, see if we can't get a Royal Outlast. Well, actually, this hand does does, in theory, produce a interaction. Not very good, but it does produce an interaction of sorts. See, I know it's just because this. Oh no, you're not wrong. Oh, fuck me. Well, no. We are not beating Primite. We are not beating Primite. Probably should have just stuck in solo mode for testing this silly ass deck, but you know. I want to actually, you know, engage with some opponents. Stretchy stretch. I hate Primite. I clock out if I can't block Primates. Realistic, I don't. The way here's my philosophy when it comes to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! When it comes to playing any competitive game, I don't care if my opponent wants to play something really meta. I'm not gonna get mad at them or go like, your deck's so good. Oh, of course, meta shoot, blah blah blah. I don't care. Play what you want to play. I'm playing a shit deck, so I want to play a shit deck. If they want to play a good deck, that's their prerogative. I'm not gonna look down on them for it. I'm not gonna act like I'm somehow morally superior for playing a bad deck. I know some people that are very much like that, and it's a bit of a pet peeve of mine, you know? Like, the meta bad people, I don't like that mindset. Just because it's not the way with which you personally enjoy the game, doesn't make it somehow wrong or less valid. I don't like playing meta, but I'm not gonna act like it's, you know, like I'm somehow the hero in this situation for not playing meta. I just play bad decks because I think they're fun. That's all there is to it. If there was a really good meta deck that was fun, I'd probably play. I mean, you could argue I do. I mean, it's not meta anymore, but like Kashtira and what's that one? Sprite, like they were both meta at one point. And it regained. Okay, well we have enough twos. We can at least do a lot here. What, you got a called by on the freaking? What's that? Called by on Sprite Pixies? You that down bad? Oh, okay. Sure. And it's also Centurion, I guess? Okay, let me think here. If we let this, if this sticks around, I contribute this to get the other guy. I never know where I want to hit Centurion. I've not really that experience with this deck, so I'm just going to hit this and hope this is correct. Frankly. If nothing else, they'll have to go to battle phase and clear over the carrot here. Alright, stand up. Sure. Okay, tribute this. I mean... damned if I do, damned if I don't here. If I stop this, they have stand-up. If I don't stop this, they just get the Azamina stuff. I guess we stop this, I don't know. Again, I don't really know enough about the Centurion lines that well. Whatever they summon, they're getting a freaking moth next turn regardless. Unfortunately, I want to keep the elf around because I'll only copy of it. Otherwise, I'd probably have done that, but, yeah, that's what it is. But it's fine, they got minus here. They have to, oh, they have to use a cold buy. Okay, value, you know. That's actually quite a good interaction to get out, actually. They have the Primera. They can special summon the Primera. On summon, they can add. Or to use the Tridea. Unfortunately, it does also clear Elf. Primera is just big enough. How long have you been playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, the cheeky answer to that is since LOB. But that's really cheating because I was a child and I played like a small assortment of cards held together with a rubber band. So that's kind of cheating. The actual answer is 3 years. I started playing just before Pote. Oh, fuck me, they have everything, don't they? Okay, I'm not really inclined to sit through this. I don't think that it matters that we have this kaiju in our grip. I'd like to get one more win. Just one more win. Just quite like to end on a win. I don't know, I don't like to end an evening feeling bad about doing poorly. Aldo, thank you for the follow! Welcome in, welcome. So impressed me for how much you picked up in 3 years. That's called being able to hyperfixate. If I like something, I will obsess over it, and I will read as much material as I can. Okay, what are we doing with this hand? What are we doing with this hand? We could go... well, we've actually got a lot we can do here, haven't we? I guess we could go Pixies, Penny... That doesn't do anything. His hand doesn't do much of anything, which is not really that uncommon for this deck, frankly. I guess we could go Doppel Warrior Pixies. Make Elf. Ugh, that can't be right. Wait, no. No, I see the line. We go Pixies. That was the wrong one. That was meant to be Penny. What am I doing? That's fine. I'll just scoop it up. That should have been Penny first. I'm not paying attention. I'm losing my focus. What's your favourite Link monster so far? Evil Twin Key Skill. Just flat out. That's not even a question. Just Evil Twin Key Skill. Oh my god, yes, I love Key Skill. I would die for Evil Twin Key Skill. The Link one is going to change my life, and it's going to be the best thing ever. And by that I mean I'm going to hate it because it's going to get everyone else playing Live Twins. Okay, the hand's fine, but... Actually, no, this hand's okay. We got 2 kaijus. We can play the game through our point of interaction. What is this? Oh, Infernoids. Wait. Isn't the kaiju kind of good here? Am I crazy? I will appreciate this. I am grateful that my opponent is in fact making their plays relatively quickly. That is a nice change of pace. See, in this case, I'm not too mad because they're sending like a bunch of different guys, so it probably takes me a while to actually click them and do the math. There we go. Well, there goes everything. Well, there's the empty hand. Well, that's kind of cute. Tribute from hand. No, well, I guess that hand emptied. Can't Helm-Chan, that's monster level 8. But here's the thing, Side Rail. The thing you are missing is that kaijus are not monsters that you want on your field. They're monsters you give to your opponent, because you contribute their monsters to give them a kaiju. Anytime you see a kaiju, it's basically just a removal spell. They have other text on them. It's entirely irrelevant. The only line of text you care about is the first one. You can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field and attack position by attributing one monster they control. Oh, this is like they're doing like everything here. So we're playing Infernoid along with Snake Eye, presumably. I got the idea Bellstar, I'm just assuming Snake Eye. I'm seeing the vision. I'm sure we are going to get killed into the sun. I'm just wondering in what manner we are going to get killed into the sun. I think our opponents had to think on this one as well. I can't blame them. They just loaded their graveyard with like everything, so... Sure. Okay, off it goes. And just make Fiendsmith! My body is a machine that turns 2 monsters into full Fiendsmith combo. That's how that works. kind of. I'm not. I don't think we're probably gonna win this. I think this deck is clearly like gas for days, which means we probably lose. I just want to know where we're going with this. I want to see what this ends on. Like, I don't normally want to just sit and watch my opponent combo off forever. But in this case, I'm actually just curious. They've only got 20 cards left in deck, by the way. Here, Bellstar, yeah. Here, Bellstar, the huge bitch. So now are we doing pop? This is what I want. Are we doing Poplar here, or is this for Decatron? Because Decatron is a fire. It is for Decatron. Okay. Okay. So that is actually interesting. I'm curious where this goes. I'm a little concerned. Oh, you and me both. I am beyond confident we are going to get absolutely destroyed here. But I want to know the flavor in which we are going to get destroyed. Sequence, of course. Make Desiree. He's got a little fire fiend, so that won't work. Oh! Oh! Huh? Are we just doing prom? Just doing prom? Okay. Just make prom princess, sure. Royal prom princess, very nice. Okay, so now I'm just curious more than anything. Like, I've seen these cards, just not in this particular arrangement. Infernal Flood. What does this guy do? It's a negate for a summon. Okay. So we can deal with that currently. This is a card effect negate, okay. There's a spell trap negate. Okay, wow, we actually can play a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. That's actually insane. That's absolutely hilarious. Wait, that's fucking comedy. Wow, that's so good. That's a card effect. This is when I would summon a monster. So, we could kaiju over this guy. Bring out other kaiju out, force this guy out. Destroyed by opponent's card. Okay. I think we still do this though. If he doesn't contest this, we can clear the Illa Silva with Battle Fate. Okay, that's fine. You are a hard one, right? Surely you are. Okay, yeah, he's a hard one. Okay. Alright, we can do this then, kind of. Okay, I need to get my order here very clear. We do a penny, a carrot. Penny, special carrot. What do you have here? Oh, it's fucking Prom Princess! Right! I forgot Prom Princess was in the great... Oh, man, I fucking hate Prom Princess, man. That card is such a pain. Oh, we lose... Damn, we actually lose to the Prom Princess here. That's crazy. If that Prom Princess wasn't there, we link these off, we make Elf Reborn... anything, summon the Doppelganger, and we get off to the races. But as it is, unfortunately, we can't really do much with it. I'll activate this, but they're going to negate it. There is no way you allow this to resolve. Holy shit, are you insane? Okay, now pass turn. There is no way this resolves. You're going to negate this. I mean, I guess you might not. You might have a way of dumping your hand and just doing all your Infernoid stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fold it. That's actually like really frustrating. We were like so close on that one. That's actually insane. Actually crazy. If it was not for the ass trap, we'd have had it. I still stand by it. My least favorite card in the Snake Eye pile is Prom Princess. I think that card is just so annoying to deal with. It's so difficult to interact with unless you're running like, I don't know, well, obviously Called By does it, like DD Crow I guess would do it, but it's just so hard to do anything about it. Oh, okay. Oh, Sunblight, thank you for the bits! Thank you so much. Oh. I really want to go first, but, well, I mean, I kind of want to go first. There are hands where going second's fine, but I'd rather go first. Anyway, we'll see what we can do with it. Well, we can do Kaiju. I mean, Kaiju's are good. Kaiju's good! Popular and Carrot's actually not bad. Like, we have into... Actually, wait, that's kind of funny, actually. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. Lab? We're playing Labyrinth? Labyrinth? Oh, hey. Right. That's a lot of back row, and we have no removal. Well. I mean... right on time, Overnoids. Right on time. Alright, well, I mean, normal penny it is. You know what they say. Normal penny and hope for the best. That's that classic phase, you know. No Harpy, not in this deck. We have not got the room for it. Huh. Huh. Okay. I feel like that's actually absolutely fine. I mean, like, we don't really want stuff sent to the graveyard, but, like, I mean, you know, it could be worse. We've got a supremely funny play about to happen here, though. Here's the big boy, the Lord. What's he saying? Why do I have a feeling it's going to be like Skill Drain or some shit? That's just my prediction. It's like Skill Drain or like Teak-Boo or some obnoxious floodgate that we do have an Overnoids for, but still. What the? This is the second time we've run into this card today. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, well, let's go, the Carrot. Fine. I almost don't... I was thinking we could synchro it. Like, what was that? Oh, Gamma Burst. That's silly. We could synchro 4 here and make Merry Malphys and bounce the Lord, or we could Kaiju it and then bounce the Lord. Okay, why not? The good thing about all the cards in your deck being bad is you don't care about them going to the graveyard so much. And in fact, even funnier, we can not only do this, we can put the Merry Malphys in the EMZ to dodge the Needle Wall. So we don't even care about the Needle Wall possibility. Oh, nice! They milled a Pego for us. That's really good of them. Thank you. Yeah, nice Kaiju. I'd like that back, please. Thank you. Alright, and... Wait. Oh, wait, we could do Overloop. Okay, we're not going to do Overloop. Actually, if anything, we let the Malphys die, and then we can use Overloop's hand effect to just, you know, bring it out. What's our 6 target? Our 6 target is this, These are all actually not bad 6s, honestly. And yeah, Kendama's actually pretty good. Just as like recursion. We might do that, potentially. Anyway, main turn. We set the Overnoids in case I've got something that's horrible, and we'll pass turn here. Alright, this is all we need. We need a nice, slow deck that we can just gradually beat over. Nice 60-card pile of just stuff. Also, your standby phase as well, so... Okay, so they got Solemn Wishes, which they didn't flip. That's comedic gold. Do I want to do Dynamiscus here? No, because they can chain this. They can just do this, and I don't want to risk that happening. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I don't give a shit. I'll happily take 600 from Secret Blast. Book of Moon, my guy. Okay. That's fine. It's annoying, but like, it's fine. Wait. Oh, I misread how that card worked. Okay. We're just summoning Lord? That's kind of a problem. Really rather you didn't do that. I got a way of outing Lord in my deck. Let's see here. You are not a tuner. We could make a 6. We could get to an 8. What does the 8s we have do? You do... Right, you do nothing. Get to a 6. That is not a quick effect. I think Kendama's the play here, actually. So, to get to Kendama, we just need a 6. So we can do that on... We can do that on our opponent's turn. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, okay. Double on here, just so we don't miss our opportunity. So we accept the fact that the Marine Officer is going to die. We hop his squadron when he tries to be over it with Lord. And then we have the Kendama in graveyard that we can continue to recycle. We've also got the Uber... No, we don't do that. We've also got the Uber loop that we can use by banishing off the Marine Alphys that will then be in our graveyard. Yes, go ahead. Damn, you missed. Who'd have thought? I can go to what my Overfish. He's just, honestly, I don't know if we're ever summoning this guy in theory, but like, he's just here. He's just here for vibes. You know? He's literally just here as MBT fan service because White Aura. That's all the only reason. So what are you thinking about? You have no extra deck, you have no points of interaction on board. What could you possibly be thinking about at this point? This is the part where you click battle phase. Thank you. Okay, end of main. We will go hop here. I'll get the mail phase. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I really wish we didn't lose that. Kendama. That should have been defense mode. Okay, we are starting to lose a lot here. I think I will Overnoids off the Soul Levy now, because we are a little bit light. I guess we could Dynamiscus here. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Probably should have done this sooner, realistically. Oh, no, Duel one. That's unfortunate. Although, we did get Double War in the Grave? So what are we going to go Elf? Bring back that. That could be quite good. Alright, either way, we're looking pretty tasty here. There's the Kendama. Yep. Okay. I think we're looking alright here now. Right, that's so fucking funny. I didn't even realise. I didn't realise that the trap that you set from Lord gets banished if it's if it's activated and it's continuous. That's so stupid. I love it. Okay, let's go Overloop. Overloop, banish Melfies. And then we'll just summon the Overloop. I guess it's to a 6, which... How are you? 28. Annoyingly large. the answer. Although we could go 6 and then to 10. Wait, we can go 6 and 10. That's bad is the answer. What's this? This is Skim Burst. Wait, this is literally the situation where White Owl Dolphin comes up. I just after I said we weren't summoning it, it literally comes up. White Owl Dolphin in the EMZ. Effect. Halve the Lord of the Heavenly Prison. I'm not gonna normal the Overloop, it doesn't change the maths, I don't think. There we go. What's in the grave now? Oh, the other Overloop. Alright. Feeling quite good about the board right now, not gonna lie. We're looking quite tasty. We could even make Ascension Sky Dragon, although that would be a bad way. We could make Nirvana High Paladin. There is no good reason to make Nirvana High Paladin, but we could do it. I kind of want to do it. There's no good reason. How big is he? Is it at least a damage boost? Oh, he's 3,300. That's way bigger than what we've got. Fuck it. Fuck it. Normal Overloop. Actually, it's actually can't be more damage, just attack as this. We can attack with this and then... Sure. Wait, that's actually... Does that make it lethal? No! Let's find out. Let's find out if it makes it lethal. You can see just gets to Ogre. Ogre's a pretty good card to have in theory. The problem is that Ogre on his own... Like, he's big. I don't know, actually. I was going to say he's big, but I'm actually not sure there is a but at the end of that sentence. I think he's big, and that actually might be good enough. 48. If we got you out, that would be... we'd be leaving behind the Odonoid, so that's 12 to 45. It's actually less damage. Actually less damage. Could do Stardust Charge. You know what? I like drawing cards. Let's draw cards. You might be right, actually. Oh, wow. Perfect. Literal best draw in deck. Let's go. Banish you. And that is going to be a game, I believe. That's 6,900. Nice. Anyways, let's just wrap this up, shall we? I think you have a point though, Arcade. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot Ogre was a rare. I think we can probably find room for an Ogre in the deck. At least one. Maybe even two as a treat. And I think we're quite good, honestly. We've had like actually, we've had like maybe 3.5 hours of testing. What do we drop for the Ogre is the question. What is the drop? You know what I think it might be? It might be the Doppel Warrior. Because we're not really like synchro laddering is the thing. And often the Doppel Warrior is a card in my head. I just, yeah, you know what? I think I like that. I think I can live with a Doppel Warrior, a couple of Ogres. I think we'll call that good. But before we wrap up tonight completely, we have to craft my girlfriend again. We have to see if we can pull a super rare of my girlfriend. The answer is probably no, but the chances is never zero. What is it if you're required? I'll show you just a sec. Actually, let me just dust some stuff that I'm never going to be playing. Like... Why have I got 3 M-Pen? Ew, get that shit out of here. Ew, I ain't playing Flu. Gross. Okay, so the card we will be playing, the required card is this guy, Morph King Stygi-Gel. He is a Dark Feed Tuner, level 1, with 100 attacking defense and the following effect. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one other face-up monster on the field. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except synchro monsters for the rest of this turn. Also, Changes card's level to that of the target, and if you do, gain life points equal to that target's level times 200. During your main phase, you can special summon one fiend monster with a lower level than this card from your hand. In theory, that second effect is the good effect. And I should probably remember that effect, because there's probably times where that could come up with Wild Wind and Overloop, in theory. Actually, even Radiant is a fiend, so... Diabolica? That's a Menacing Mantis, right? Oh, wait, this guy? Yeah, no, this isn't the guy. Hold on. Oh, I've got the filter on. Wait, this one. If a fiend wants to send to the graveyard to do damage, take special card from your graveyard if it was there, or hand it if not, actually it's field. I mean, it's probably not bad. The thing is, we're already playing a decent number of bricks, and I can definitely imagine there being hands where this becomes another brick. Like, if I'm being realistic, probably the correct way to build this deck would be to not have any of these level 2s, and to be doing something much more fiend-focused, but... I'm level 2 pilled. I like my level 2s. It's just fun just going, here's Sprite Carrot, haha. Anyways, before we wrap up completely, let us perform the daily ritual, which is crafting Evil Twin Key skill. We are currently sitting on 23 non-hollows, 3 glossies, and 0 royal rares. Can we pull a royal rare tonight, ladies and gentlemen? The answer is probably no, but let's find out. No, of course we don't. Why do I let myself get excited? Why do I hype myself up like it's ever going to happen? We're not even close to being to the point where it's more likely than not. I shouldn't do it to myself, but I've got a problem. What can I say? The problem is I have no royal rares of Evil Twin Key skill. No, we do not. We are not gonna do... When I get the royal rare, or when we get the royal rare, then we will dismantle all the extras. But until we get the royal rare, I am not dismantling a single copy of her. Because I want to know how many copies we go through before we get the royal rare. Because here's the thing, I believe the odds of a royal are like 1 in 100, which is actually like not the worst odds in the world. But as I have said frequently, my luck is just universally terrible. Doesn't matter what it is. I just have bad luck when it comes to video games. That's all there is to it. Hungry Snorlax, thank you for the follow. Glad you've been enjoying yourself here. How many other kids could... I mean, look. I mean, you're not wrong, okay? Look, any artists out there would like to draw me. If Evil Twin Key skills involved, I will give you carte blanche. You may do whatever you wish. Anyways, my aggressive simping for Link 2 Light Fiend monsters aside. I think we're gonna wrap things up there. Bad luck every now and then. I play Heroes. My luck is in the gutter. I sympathize. Ah, yes. Heroes. The classic hero deck. As the saying goes, in your deck, there are 3 elemental hero militia. Sorry, a Destiny Hero Malicious. One of them is in your hand. The second one is in your hand. The third one is also in your hand. You have bricked. To be fair, though, that's also like every deck I play has a abhorrent amount of bricks as well. Will a cry to saw that do synchro? Oh yeah, you're fine. I'm the same as the player. I have no synchro decks at all. I don't know what it is. I just don't really like synchro that much. I think it's just that there's never been a synchro archetype that has an aesthetic that really grabbed me. I need to like the cards I am looking at. That's a big thing for me. If I don't like looking at the cards, I'm going to be far less inclined to want to play the cards. And none of the synchro archetypes really have anything that makes me go, ooh, yes, I want to play you. You are cute, you are fun, you are cool, I will play you. I don't know what it is. Just Links and, I guess to a lesser extent, XC seem to be a lot more enjoyable for me that way. I think I enjoy the goatee and the white aura. Goatee are interesting. Doesn't really grab me though. I don't know, just never really... I think that what the cards do is neat. But yeah, it's just never really been my thing for whatever reason. Ah well. I think we are going to call it there though, guys. I said we were going to end a bit early and we actually didn't even end that much earlier. We're we're half an hour earlier than usual. It's like nothing, yeah. So we'll go to our chat screen. We can call it there, see who's online we can do a little raid into. So please keep your arms, legs, and other body parts clear of the closing doors. And I'll see you there in just a sec. Alrighty guys, well thank you all for joining me here tonight. Oh, what the heck? Buttons. Buttons are happening. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is always fine. I don't know why you'd ever be under the impression that things are not fine. Also, yes, if there was any doubt as to that evil Twinkie still is my girlfriend, would I have a poster of her over my bed and a plushie of her if she wasn't my girlfriend? Exactly. Literal proof. I don't know what more you could possibly need. For those of you who are new here, if you've enjoyed yourself here, had a nice time tonight, we have got Discord. We do Yu-Gi-Oh! Frequently, not necessarily once a week. Kind of depends on my mood, frankly. We usually don't do it on Saturdays. This was kind of a very spur-of-the-moment thing. We were originally going to be doing UFO 50, actually, but I realised I wanted to brew a deck. So, yeah, if you've enjoyed yourself here, it's the best way to stay in touch. I always put a schedule up there first, and let everyone know when we're going live. We've also got, of course, a channel where we can talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And, share decks and whatnot. We also do other things here on the channel, of course. We also do, we do a lot of platformers and RPGs. In fact, we've been going through every single numbered Final Fantasy game, and we might be starting another RPG soon. Well, we're going to see you face. Yes, so tomorrow we will be on Metal Hattie's channel. He is the one that is hosting it. It is a bit earlier than our usual stream. Hold on, let me get the time because it's in CST. It is 3 p.m. CST, so it's going to be significantly earlier than our usual stream. But we will be over there. We will be doing duels with this deck that we have made. I wanted to clarify it with like an adjective, like call it a good deck or a bad deck, but it's just a deck. I think that's the best thing I can safely say about it, frankly. Best in me. Oh, I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. We try and do our best. And Jada Speed, thank you for the follow. And also, those are what the heck? No, buttons. Why did that move that? Oh, I know what. Hold on. Things are going weird. Hold on. I know what happened. I accidentally renamed things. I renamed a scene by accident without realizing it. And it ended up being one of my hotkeys. That's what happened. Let's try it again. Back to the chat screen. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm out of limbs. I do apologize. The doors do very clearly say, keep limbs clear of the closing doors. That was actually a legal waiver you signed at the front door, so I apologize, but your lawyers will not have a recourse in this regard, I'm afraid. Alright, let's see who's online that we can do a raid into, shall we? There's a lot of folks online, so who's about? Let's see. Actually, surprisingly not that many folks online tonight, which is surprising for a Saturday. Normally Saturdays are like the busy day. Although I think I see a friend we can raid into. Looks like we may have timed it well, in fact. Give me one sec. Yeah, okay, we've timed it well. We are going to raid into Ako. They are a RP VTuber who also does Yu-Gi-Oh! They're not playing any right now, but they are actually going to be in the tournament tomorrow. They're actually going to be joining us. So, it seems only appropriate that we were, testing for the tournament so we can give them a raid. So, we will give a perfectly normal made raid. As always, if you are not subscribed, you can replace the emotes with a heart. You can replace them with a smiley face. Just something nice, that's all I ask of you. Behave yourself, you are representing me. We will be back next week. Unfortunately, the next couple of weeks, much like the past couple of weeks, I apologize. It's been a bit of a thing lately. I do apologize. I'm not sure exactly what next week will look like yet. I need to kind of double check a few things. I think Thursday is probably not going to happen, unfortunately, but we will do what we can. It's just been a lot of real life things kind of interfering with the schedule in a way that's just annoying, unfortunately, so it's what it is, but we'll be back next week in some capacity one way or another. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining me and watching me misplay my absolute arse off. Give some love to Ako when we get there. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And as always, it has been a pleasure to serve you all.